to San Diego State and pull off another victory. It's doable. It really is. I mean, I think New Mexico is really playing, good basketball. They're playing, they're all kind of clicking at the right time. Why not? I mean, I think, their defense gives them that chance, that opportunity to win on the road.
New Mexico potentially its first sweep over San Diego State in 7 years if they win here tonight. Well, they've already done something they hadn't done in 8 years on this road trip. They won in Reno for the first time in 8 years. You brought something up. I wanted you to expand on it. We talked about it off the air. This is the only road trip like this for New Mexico in the last 2 seasons.
Yes.
They didn't do this last year. This is the only trip where they're staying out on the road between games, a Tuesday and a Friday, Reno to San Diego. It's a different deal. A lot of these young guys have never done it before.
Oh, yeah.
You said it'll be interesting to see how they come out?
Yeah, I mean, it concerns me a little bit just because you're out on the road for so long. You kind of get away from your routines. Maybe there's some distractions. So those type of things kind of concern me. But like you said, it's their first time. We haven't seen how they would react to being out on the road this long. So
what is the context? What does this game mean? We've already talked about it with regard to the two teams respectively, but in the conference, it is huge. New Mexico at 20-5, 8-4 in league. San Diego State at 19-6, 8-4 in conference. The two teams are deadlocked in second place, 1.5 game behind first place Utah State. They sit at 9-3. And how about the two teams that are a half game behind the Lobos and the Aztecs in the standings at 7-4? The Boise State Broncos and the UNLV Running Rebels at 7-4 in league. It's anybody's ball game in the Mountain West.
It is. It's pretty tight. It's going to come down to those last 2 or 3 games in conference play. Almost, in my opinion, and I've called it, I think it may come down to New Mexico at Utah State on that last conference game on the road.
Wouldn't that be something in early March before the teams head to Vegas for the tournament? Okay, let's take our first time out. Pregame, we come back with some stats that matter next. The Lobos and the Aztecs coming up for you from Viejas in America's finest city on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Lobo fans! Warrior Fuel and Warrior Car Wash are proud partners of the Lobos and located across the street from Santa Ana Casino and Hotel. Stop by Warrior Fuel for great prices on gas and all your game day items. Visit a Warrior Car Wash to get your vehicle ready for the big game. Warrior Fuel and Warrior Car Wash are ready for Lobo game days. Are you?
When it comes to comprehensive cancer care, what does delivering more mean? Delivering more means the most current therapies for your specific cancer, tailored to your needs and goals. It means a nationally recognized team of experts who will stay with you every step of your cancer journey. Delivering more means coordinated appointments and a single location for diagnosis, treatment, and prescriptions. And it means providing emotional care and support to you and your family. UNM Health, delivering more.
When someone hears the words, "You have cancer," it's one of the darkest moments in their life. Light the Night brings light to the darkness of cancer by uniting survivors, patients, and supporters in the cause to end cancer. Friends, families, and coworkers form a community of hope, raising funds in support of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Together, we walk with lanterns held high to light the path to cures. Last year alone, the FDA approved 18 new drug therapies and treatments to treat blood cancers. The impact of LLS-supported research goes beyond blood cancer. The discoveries made in blood cancer research have led to breakthrough treatments for many cancers and other serious diseases. When we walk, cancer runs. Join the movement to end cancer today. Visit us at lightthenight.org.
This is New Mexico Lobos basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Introducing the next-gen Acura Integra, featuring an available 6-speed manual transmission, a VTEC turbo engine, and available ELS Studio 3D audio system.
Legendary.
And its most important feature, you. The next-gen Acura Integra. Your return.
Test drive your new Acura at Montano Acura today. Exit I-25 west on Montano.
The only thing better than high quality is Golden Pride. Because when you take pride in doing something you love, you are sure to deliver the best quality in anything you do. That is why Golden Pride has been delivering some of the best barbecue chicken and ribs since 1972. Perfect for your Lobo tailgate. And to top it off, they are also known for the best tasting, award-winning burritos in town. With the variety they have, you're sure to taste the New Mexican experience. Golden Pride is also a proud supporter of our UNM Lobos.
Isn't this great? A cozy winter night, just you and me in a nice warm...
So, who forgot to get the furnace inspected this year?
I don't know, maybe me.
Old furnace on its last legs? Daniels offers inspections and startups. They specialize in furnace repair, replacement, and new installs with a variety of high-efficiency heating solutions. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning guarantees customer satisfaction. Plus, free estimates on replacements and installs. Keep your family cozy this winter with Daniels, 898-8860.
Back pregame inside VS Arena in San Diego, Nusenda Credit Union is proud to support Lobo Athletics. Get your Nusenda Breeze debit card with no overdraft or usage fees. Learn more at nusenda.org/breeze. Insured by NCAA. My broadcast partner, Lobo all-time great Hunter Green. I'm Robert Portnoy. Let's get to some stats that matter in tonight's contest. And I want to look at it in relation to where they were a month ago when the Lobos routed San Diego State in the pit in January in Albuquerque. Remember, New Mexico ripped off 17 straight points in a closing run near the end of the first half that completely flipped the script in that game, and UNM would cruise to a dominating win over the Aztecs in Albuquerque in January, 88-70. When they first played, San Diego State was 19 in the net. The Lobos were 41. San Diego State has held firm. They're 18. New Mexico has moved up to 21. Ken Pom numbers, similar changes. San Diego State, they were 21 last month. They're now 19. The Lobos have vaulted from 43 to 24. The offensive efficiency numbers for each team. San Diego State was at 41. They've actually dropped just a fraction to 50. Still top 50 in the nation. That's phenomenal. UNM has improved significantly from 69 to 30. And defensively, both holding firm. In fact, San Diego State has gotten even better. They were 18 a month ago. Now they're 10. The Lobos were sitting at 36. Now they're 30. And the pace, San Diego State's gotten slower. Conference play comes, and they get even slower. 217 to 220. The Lobos have ramped it up, gone from 17 to 7. Another contrast in styles here tonight, partner.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a common theme throughout conference. I mean, New Mexico's kind of the outlier, wanting to push the ball, wanting to push the tempo, where everyone else wants to slow it down and grind it out and play a half-court game.
Well, the Lobos were able to do all those things when they routed San Diego State last month in Albuquerque. Can they repeat that performance here tonight in America's finest city? That's one of the key questions. If the Aztecs control the tempo, that does not bode well for UNM. Okay, time for us to take time out. We come back pregame. We'll hear from Lobo head coach Richard Pitino next on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Albuquerque, there's never been a better time to get off the lawn. The Water Authority has increased its Xeriscape rebate. It's now $2 for every square foot of turf that you replace with desert-friendly landscaping. You'll enjoy lower water bills, less maintenance, and an attractive yard that's in harmony with our desert climate. So get off the lawn with a wallet-friendly move to a desert-friendly Xeriscape. Restrictions apply and plans must be pre-approved. Visit abcwua.org for more information. A message from the Water Authority.
A premium experience is what you can expect at the Juliet Eye Institute. They believe that every patient deserves to have the best experience as well as the most advanced laser technology available to them. Juliet Eye Institute was established on the belief that by putting patients first, they can ensure that their care is top-notch. They do this by investing in the best people to work with, as well as investing in the most advanced laser technology. They don't just do LASIK, they create a customized experience. They are the Juliet Eye Institute, where patients come first.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is New Mexico Lobos basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Most people gamble. They visit a casino, buy a lottery ticket, play an online game. But for a few, gambling becomes more than fun. It becomes a problem, an addiction, just like a drug or alcohol addiction. Free and confidential help and treatment is available, funded by Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico. A toll-free hotline, 888-696-2440, is available 24 hours a day. Find help at rganm.org.
The Window Depot is proud to support Albuquerque's hometown team and would like to invite fans to visit their warehouse. The Window Depot provides over 1,000 in-stock vinyl windows, interior and exterior doors, plus granite and quartz countertops, and a huge selection of custom cabinetry, all at the lowest prices in town. Consider the Window Depot your MVP when it comes to your home improvement needs. The store is open Monday through Saturday or order online at thewindowdepot.com. The Window Depot, more than just a window store.
Right after every Lobo game, call into Lobos Live with Kenny Thomas. With post-game analysis, highlights, and your calls. React to the on-court results with expert analysis from Brandon Ortega and standout legacy Lobo and NBA player Kenny Thomas.
Two-hand flush.
Lobos Live is powered by Barbarella's Coffee House, where everyone knows your name. Be here right after tonight's Lobo game on New Mexico's home for Lobo basketball. 96.3 News Radio KKOB.
We're back on the Lobo basketball pregame show from Viejas Arena in San Diego, New Mexico, taking on the Aztecs. Coming up for you on the UNM Sports Radio Network, we have Lobo head coach Richard Pitino off a terrific win on the road in Reno. A dramatic finish, maybe a few gray hairs from that one, but my goodness, what a close to that game. And you talked about it, Coach. I'm going to live and die with Jamal Mashburn Jr. shooting the basketball. He was something else.
Yeah, I'm really proud of just the response. I think that was a bit of a this is what sports is all about. You know, I mean, the game before, he missed 2 shots at the end. Everybody's frustrated with him, social media, fans, all that. And I told him, I said, because he got down and said, well, I worked so hard. I said, working hard does not guarantee results. Everybody works hard at this level. What working hard does is guarantees you that the next time you're in that situation, you need to shoot it with confidence. And it just showed you he had great belief. Those 2 shots made some great plays, and then obviously made a great stop at the end.
You mentioned it too, and I think it was really pertinent here that the generation of player today, it's very difficult for them to stay away from that stuff. They hear it, they see it, they read it. It's part of their process, and it can be significant, can't it?
It shouldn't be, but it is, and it's the world that we live in. And that's why I try to tell them, when things are good, we overdo it so much on social media in a positive way. We've got photographers on our site posting all these cool videos, this and that. And I always tell them all the time, man, you got to treat credit like you do, praise and criticism have all got to be the same, because we're not as special and important as we may think we are as it pertains to social media people. They're going to get on us when we lose. They're going to praise us when we win. You're never as good as you think you are. You're never as bad as you think you are. And you got to stay really, really level-headed.
Outstanding advice. Lobo head coach Richard Pitino with us. Pregame, New Mexico has San Diego State in Viejas. This team hasn't won back-to-back games in Viejas in a half dozen years. You haven't swept the Aztecs in a season in roughly the same time frame. This is a huge opportunity for your team, and you've talked about it, the next quad one opportunity. Here's a top 20 team in the net. You came in here and won last year. This is such a great environment. What an opportunity for your team.
Yeah, it's all just noise. Nevada was a tough place to play. They were loud, they were passionate, they were volatile, and that's fine. None of it matters, I mean, we're going to move on, and another team's going to come in here, and people are going to yell the same nonsense at them. Go lock in on what's between the lines. We have won 4 in a row on the road. We've been pretty good on the road. And as I said before, when you're in the hunt for a championship, you want to play these teams at the top. And San Diego State and us are right there. And we got them at our place, and we know it'll be a great opportunity tonight.
We talked about the noise on social media. You just mentioned the noise in the arena. There's literally a very narrow walkway, and the Nevada fans are directly behind the scorer's table, and they are chirping at you. your reasoned, unemotional ability to handle that, and then even crack a joke that makes them laugh. How do you do that, Coach?
Not my first rodeo. The Big Ten's got some pretty good environments, so I don't know. I mean, I don't take any of it personal. I'm going to come and go at some point. Hopefully I coach for a long time, and it is what it is. I don't think people are all that creative. I think for the most part, people are pretty good people. And normally if somebody is saying something that's inappropriate, I truly do believe it says more about them than it does me. So I keep it moving. You know, I mean, I've got a job to do. I've coached a lot of games. I don't know what the exact number is. Got to be over 400. And just going to pour my heart and soul into trying to focus on the game to help my team. Other than that, I don't really care about anything else.
Speaking of keeping it moving, you'd like to have that road winning streak extend to 5 games. You've watched the tape again from the first matchup with San Diego State. You guys did a great job on Jaden Ledee. How did you slow him down?
Team effort. Easier said than done. I think for the most part, I don't know the exact number, but did a pretty decent job of keeping him off the foul line. He does a great job of getting you to foul him. I equate him to from going against Zach Edey. He gets you in foul trouble, and if you can do a great job of defending without fouling, very, very important. Easier said than done, and always challenging on the road for sure.
They have a terrific backcourt. Obviously, in this building, the way that they can get the crowd going, how do you control the backcourt?
Well, I think you have to have good offense first and foremost. If you turn the ball over, if you take bad shots, it allows them to get out on the break. So, I mean, it's not easy to score against a team that's terrific defensively, but you got to be solid there. I think Colorado State saw that in the second half. They weren't making shots. That allowed them to get out on the break. So, all starts with good offense. Good offense will lead to good defense. And if it gets noisy, you got to be composed like you were versus Nevada. I mean, that building, Nevada, the roof felt like it was going to blow off a couple times, and we kept our composure.
Jalen House, terrific performance in this building last year. And then he was excellent against San Diego State at your place earlier this season. What do you think they might throw at him?
Nothing different. I mean, San Diego State, this is a compliment, but they're not all that complicated. They're just really, really good at what they do. So they're tough. They're physical. It's not going to be about one guy. It's going to be about a collective effort over 40 minutes.
I remember you said rebounding is so important. They were incredible rebounding the ball. Your team was in the win over San Diego State last month. That would go a long way toward a sweep, wouldn't it?
Of course. Defend and rebound, and rebounding is the completion of some good defense. We were great at blocking shots, 14, obviously out-rebounded them. So, it's always harder on the road, but it's not impossible, and we were fortunate enough to come in here last year, beat them, and, we're going to have to play great tonight.
Quick follow-up. You mentioned the block shots. 5 apiece for Toppin and Nelly against this team last month. How did they do that?
They jumped up and blocked the shot. I mean, it's nothing more than being ready and alert. I think they took pride in, San Diego State's going to attack you at the rim. And I just thought both of those guys, they were ready for the moment, and you got to have competitive kind of stamina through this long season. And you got to be just as amped up tonight as you were whatever the date was of our first game. And JT was phenomenal. Nelly was phenomenal. Do it again on the road.
Can't wait for tip. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Lobo head coach Richard Pitino, our guest pregame. We're back after this timeout. This is Lobo Basketball on UNM Sports Radio Network.
Football season is on. Now is the time to make that home theater look better than ever. All In Autographs has authentic autographed items and more that will be conversation pieces throughout the year. Timeless sports, music, movies, historical, they have it all. Over 700 new items in stock from the recent 2022 National Sports Collectors Convention. Special pricing on all NFL jerseys with players from all 32 NFL teams. Take $50 off a purchase of $200 or more. Just mention ESPN. In store only. Visit them online at allinautographs.com.
Shop till you drop. Friday, February 23rd from noon till 10 p.m. Choose from thousands of items, including purses, jewelry, electronics, and more. Every 250 same-day points is another fabulous find. Don't just shop. Shop till you drop. Only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. Every Saturday in February is fabulously fashionable at Route 66. Strut your stuff and win your share of $150,000 in cash and prizes on our larger-than-life game board. It's the $150,000 Walk of Fame and Fortune, only at Route 66 Casino Hotel.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jack Hanna. Since I was a boy, I've been fascinated with animals, especially their tireless work ethic. Just look at birds who gather supplies to build nests, or penguins who travel up to 500 miles to secure food for their families. This work ethic is shared by our best friends, canines who perform life-saving work every day. Dogs comfort returning veterans. They work with diabetics, alerting them when there's a change in their blood chemistry. Working dogs are valuable in many ways. So please join me and American Humane in supporting our heroic working dogs. Go to AmericanHumane.org to learn more.
This is New Mexico Lobos basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Here come the Lobos. During Ram Truck Month at Malloy Dodge, save up to $25,000 on a new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4. Ram 1500 is the most luxurious and technologically advanced Ram 1500 ever. A new Ram 2500 Crew Cab 4x4 diesel, save up to $22,000. Malloy Dodge on Coors or MalloyDodge.com. And go Lobos!
Visit MalloyDodge.com/promo-info for complete offer details.
You gotta love the spirit of New Mexico. From its traditions, its empowering community, its culture, and to top it all off, its delicious food. And there's no better place to get all of that than Frontier. Frontier has been at the center of traditional New Mexican-style dishes since 1971, all made from scratch from the best ingredients. Don't forget the most amazing red and green chili in the state. Frontier, the best place in New Mexico to enjoy incredible homemade dishes before or after a UNM Lobos game. Frontier Restaurant is proud to support our UNM Lobos.
Right after every Lobo game, call into Lobos Live with Kenny Thomas. With post-game analysis, highlights, and your calls. React to the on-court results with expert analysis from Brandon Ortega and standout legacy Lobo and NBA player Kenny Thomas.
Two-hand flush.
Lobos Live is powered by Barbarella's Coffee House, where everyone knows your name. Be here right after tonight's Lobo game on New Mexico's home for Lobo basketball. 96.3 News Radio KKOB.
The beat is already pumping in Viejas Arena. Twice New Mexico has come out to take the court for early pregame warm-ups and now for the final layup line ahead of tonight's contest. Each time the Lobos have been booed roundly by the show, the student section behind the backcourt to our left. We're pregame in the Viejas Center. The Lobos and the Aztecs coming up for you on the UNM Sports Radio Network. It's time for today's Game Day Injury Report. It's brought to you by UNM Health, delivering more. And we can continue to give you a very favorable report on Donovan Dent. Dent is going through the layup line with his Lobos. He just took a 2-foot jump and dunked right-handed during the layup drill. He appears to be healthy, ready to go, and Donovan Dent is in the starting lineup for tonight's contest. So that's great news. It looked like perhaps a sprained ankle at the end of the victory in Reno on Tuesday might have him out here tonight on the road in San Diego. Okay, time for me to welcome back my broadcast partner, Hunter Green. I'm Robert Portnoy. Hunter, you're one of the all-time greats in the Cherry and Silver Road Cherry for New Mexico here tonight in San Diego. It's time for your keys to victory. They're brought to you by Albuquerque Santa Fe Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. For the Lobos to get a season sweep of the San Diego State Aztecs with a victory here tonight in Viejas, what do they have to do to get over the top?
Well, first of all, Dent had to be well because Mom and Dad drove 2 hours down south to come see him play. You better be playing. But anyway, defensively, Lobos have to do, they've got to crash the boards, something they did the first time they played against San Diego State in conference play this year. House, maybe you got Washington in there or Baker coming off the bench to score. Or Donovan, exactly. And then last but not least, this is kind of an Achilles heel.
a month ago and expect to beat New Mexico just because of the show and just because of the 12,400 in a sold-out Viejas. The Lobos controlled the tempo. The Lobos turned them over. The Lobos got out and ran. And you don't score 88 on the Aztecs very often. And they need to do something different. You know, something like what Boise State did, where they didn't have their guard bring the ball up so that Jalen House's on-ball defense was negated. Something like that.
Yeah, we heard Coach in the pregame. I don't think San Diego State will do something that drastic in terms of a change. I think they're just going to get back to the basics. Like, they got out-rebounded against the Lobos in the pit. Control the boards or transition. Get back, right? Don't allow New Mexico to get transition points off missed or made baskets. So those type of things where I think San Diego State's going to tweak slightly. They're not going to do a drastic, overhaul and have a big bring the ball up the court type of thing. They're just not that kind of program.
Well, I'll tell you one adjustment that they have already made, and this is game 4 for the adjustment. They decided that they wanted to have both of their outstanding ball-handling guards, Lamont Butler and Darion Trammell, in the starting lineup.
Okay, so
Trammell was not a starter at the beginning of the year. And what that allows them to do is have 2 ball handlers in the backcourt, and whichever one is being guarded by House, they could maybe let the other guy bring it up. Because we know that House can be a complete disruptor with his on-ball defense.
No question. So what they're trying to do is overcome the defensive pressure the Lobos put on them by putting their best ball handlers out there in the starting position.
And they've already done it in 3 previous games before tonight, so they know what it looks like, and it's not as though they're starting that tonight against UNM. It could benefit them, and of course, the Lobos have since won games that were played at a slower pace with less transition opportunities and fewer turnovers. Exhibit A, the win in Reno, where they won the quote-unquote rock fight against a great team at home in the Nevada Wolfpack.
Yeah, and so I think they're going to look at the same type of battle here tonight.
All right, we come back on the other side with the starting lineups and the tip-off from Viejas on UNM Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to our UNM Lobos, we know what delivering more means. It means more tackles, more touchdowns, more cheering fans. When it comes to your health, what does delivering more mean? It means providing the highest quality care and medical services to all of us in Lobo Nation. Go Lobos! UNM Health, delivering more.
Are you looking to remodel your home? Floorscapes has got you covered with the highest quality products for every room in your home. Whether you're looking for carpet, tile, wood, window coverings, and more. Don't stop at just one room. Updating multiple spaces is easy and convenient with special financing available. Subject to credit approval, see store for details. There's a reason Floorscapes is the most recommended Floor & More store. Give us a call at 505-857-0438 to find out why. Floorscapes, the official sponsor of UNM Soccer. Go Lobos!
A frog in boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in cool water and slowly heat it up, that frog will boil. As veterans, we tell ourselves the lie that we can handle anything. We let the water boil. You are not a frog. If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach. Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
This is New Mexico Lobos basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network. Right after every Lobo game, call into Lobos Live with Kenny Thomas. With post-game analysis, highlights, and your calls. React to the on-court results with expert analysis from Brandon Ortega and standout legacy Lobo and NBA player Kenny Thomas.
Two-hand flush.
Lobos Live is powered by Barella's Coffee House, where everyone knows your name. Be here after every Lobo game on New Mexico's home for Lobo basketball. 96.3 News Radio KKOB.
Introducing the next-gen Acura Integra, featuring an available 6-speed manual transmission, a VTEC turbo engine, and available ELS Studio 3D audio system.
Legendary.
And its most important feature, the next-gen Acura Integra. Your turn.
Test drive your new Acura at Montano Acura today. Exit I-25 west on Montano.
Precision Door, a name you can trust.
The Lobos are cheered at home. But when friends and neighbors see your garage door, would this be their reaction? If you've got Precision Garage Doors on your team, you won't get booed at home. Give your home an edge with a stylish new garage door. Precision has dozens of doors to choose from and thousands of 5-star reviews. Call Precision.
Center for all American Home stores. New items and new markdowns almost every day. American Home Furniture Outlet and Clearance Center, Comanche and I-25.
The front court. At the forward position, a 6'6", 195-pound senior from Detroit, Michigan, Micah Parrish. Fellow forward at 6'9", 185 pounds, the senior from Omaha, Nebraska, Jay Powell. And the man in the middle, their National Player of the Year candidate, the 6'9", 240-pound senior post from Houston, Texas, Jaden Ledee. Now, for the visiting New Mexico Lobos. And their third-year head coach, Richard Pitino. They're at 20-5 on the year and 8-4 in conference, tied for second with San Diego State. Half came out of first. The backcourt consists of the fabulous sophomore point guard at 6'2", 175 from Riverside, California, Donovan Dent. The outstanding shooting guard at 6'4", 195 from Miami, Florida, the legacy NBA son, Jamal Bashburn Jr. The unbelievable combo guard, the senior at 6 feet, 175 out of Phoenix, Arizona, also an NBA legacy son. Fabulous freshman power forward at 6'9", 220 out of Dallas, Texas, JT Toppin. And the man in the middle, the 6'10", 240-pound senior post from Benin City, Nigeria, Nelly Jr. Joseph. What an exciting night here in San Diego. Michael Irving, Michael Reed, Eric Curry, the three assigned by the Mountain West to this massive matchup in league play. And as luck would have it, there's no luck about it. This is a standalone Mountain West affair this weekend. Nobody else tonight in league. Just the two teams tied for second. New Mexico and San Diego State with so much on the line. Lee and Toppin in the center circle, ready to jump this one up. The ball's in the air. Toppin first off the court, as it seems he is always. And he taps it in the backcourt to our left. The Lobos will have it moving left to right with the first possession of the contest. Rhythmic clapping from the Aztec faithful as House catches on the left wing. He'll pull a corner three and knock it down. A wonderful start off the Dent feed. Lobos 3, Aztec 0. First half of basketball brought to you by Newsended Credit Union, the power of we. Aztecs in the home whites, trimmed in the black and scarlet. Lobos road cherry, trimmed in the silver and anthracite. A corner three missed on the baseline right from Trammell. Loose basketball, last touch by House. It'll be Aztec ball.
Like that rotation as they kind of came down a double team on Lee. And then, of course, Dent getting out to that jump shooter.
Trigger man on the baseline is Butler for San Diego State. He'll throw it way out to the center line. Powell tracks it down. 16 on the timer as he hands it off on the right wing to Butler. Butler finds Trammell. Trammell, switch defenders, scissor move to the paint, and a whistle and a foul at the rim. Ball didn't get near the iron, but I think they get Nelly Jr. Joseph.
I think Trammell took
it'll be Toppin.
Yeah, it was Toppin. Yeah, I think Trammell took a page out of the Lobos books where the guards penetrate to create that contact. Trammell went right into Toppin.
So foul trouble, as always, can be a huge factor, and the Lobos currently with an 8-man rotation. The Aztecs have been going 8 or 9 deep in conference play. First free throw, around and down for Trammell. Darian Trammell. 79% free thrower, averages 8 points, 2.5 rebounds, and shoots 31% from 3. Knocks down the 2 charity shots. Really 2 point guards starting for San Diego State now with both Butler and Trammell in the backcourt. He makes 2 free throws, and the Lobos lead is 3-2. New Mexico ball at the 19-minute mark in the front court to our right. Mashburn Jr. controlling on Ledee. He's got the switch. He'll drive and kick to Dent in the left corner. Dent feeds House at the top. Shot fake. Feeds Donnie with 10 on the time. Coming to catch in the foul circle is Toppin. Dribble handoff now to Dent with 5 to shoot. Dent going to work. He'll lob it down to Toppin. JT catches. JT is fouled. 2 seconds on the shot clock as Toppin is fouled on the rise, and he'll earn some free throws. A late reach by Butler got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
A good job by Toppin, sealing his man, sealing the defender, as Dent able to lob it over the top.
How about the patience shown by the Lobos in that offensive sequence? They passed up a couple of good shots, ended up getting a great paint touch for JT Toppin.
And again, patience against that shot clock because they went down, like you said, all the way down to 2 seconds left.
Toppin, 54% free thrower on the season, has been much better of late. JT knocked down the first free throw, second one on the way. Graces the front iron as it kisses the twine, and the Lobos get a couple at the charity stripe. New Mexico 5, San Diego State 2. Just the start of things from Viejas. What a dandy it promises to be. Powell lobs it down to Ledee on the right block. He'll go one-on-one on Toppin and score a gorgeous baseline jump hook right-handed.
Yeah, Nelly's not going to be able to guard him one-on-one. Got to send a double team.
House circles the baseline, turns, fires over Trammell. A turnaround 10-footer from the angle left, and he blows a kiss to the show. Jalen House with 5 early points, 7-4 New Mexico. He also gave the too small indication, putting his palm to the court, saying, Trammell, too small to guard him down there. Butler, angle left with the ball and 15 to shoot. Out high to Trammell. Trammell on the take against House, and he throws it away. Excellent defense by House. He was looking to the corner for Parrish and threw it into the Lobo bench.
Yeah, Trammell leaves his feet, gets in the air, trying to find his teammate, throws it away.
You don't want to get in the air against Jalen House and not know where you're going with the ball. Lobo basketball. Joseph screens for Dent. Dent down the right rail. Oh, his scoop is too strong. He's made that 100 out of 100 this year. And a loose basketball, last touch by the Lobos on the weak side. Oh, he just threw it a little too hard off the window that time.
That's a rare miss for Dent.
That was that beautiful right-hand move where he never touches it with the left hand. Just didn't convert it.
Scoops. Yep.
San Diego State ball. Lobos up 7-4. 17.5-minute mark, first half. In Viejas. Trammell curls to catch off the high ball screen. Now feeds the trailing Butler for a left wing 3. It's off the iron. Rebound Powell. He's going to be a problem down low. There's a great feed inside to the cutting Butler, and he lays it in. Powell is a dangerous offensive rebounder.
Yes, he is. You got to put a body on him. He's long and quick off his feet.
17-minute mark now, 17:05 to be exact, first half. Lobos on top, 7-6. House, he's fouled out high by Trammell. One of the things that we talk about all the time is Jalen House, and does he get in foul trouble because of his frenetic on-ball defense? The thing we don't say enough about, I think, is how many fouls he draws with his great ball handling and his ability to create off the bounce.
Yeah, I mean, he's really good east to west. Not just north to south, but east to west, and that's why it makes them so difficult to guard.
Fresh 20 for the Lobos. Dent catches the inbound. Finds Mashburn. Left corner three is short. Weak side rebound, Trammell. Aztec ball. They have a chance to take their first lead. A wing three is no good from Powell. A rebound by Ledee, and he's fouled from behind. I think they're going to get Mustafa Amsil, who replaced Toppin down low. The referees will come together and discuss who they saw, and it looks like Joseph. They're going to call it on Nelly. So Toppin on the bench for the Lobos with one foul. Now Nelly Jr. Joseph on court with one as well. Reese Waters has checked in for Coach Dutcher off the bench of San Diego State as Ledee toes the free throw line. Ledee, 73% free thrower, knocks down the first of two.
Again, Ledee getting to the free throw line off of a missed shot. Offensive boards. Got to put a body on him.
Ledee with a chance to give the Aztecs their first advantage of the game. Deep bend to the knee. Second free throw is a line drive, and it curls off, and the rebound is controlled by Amsil. So it's 7-7 as Ledee splits the pair, and House brings it through the San Diego State logo left to right. He's already hearing boos from the show. Mashburn off the Amsil screen, and it rattled out from 23 feet straight on. That was halfway down. Mash 0 for 2 from long range. Rebound to San Diego State. They can lead with a bucket here. Powell down the left rail past Amsil. Goes for reverse. Wild shot, no good on the other side of the square. Rebound to Amsil. The trailer is Dent in transition. Dent to the rim. This scoop curls off from the left side with the right hand. He's missed two buddies. Rebound to the Aztecs, pulled by Parrish. 7-7 tie, 16-minute mark here, coming up on our first half timeout. Trammell trying to split defenders, and it's stolen away by House, and House diving on the sideline. He's going to grab it, and they're going to say the Aztec player was on the sideline.
House gives up his body and dives for that possession. What hustle.
Huge. Held ball scenario potentially, but no. The Aztec player was out of bounds when he touched it. Lobo ball. New Mexico 7, Aztec 7. 15:55 left in the first half on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Right after every Lobo game, call into Lobos Live with Kenny Thomas. With post-game analysis, highlights, and your calls. React to the on-court results with expert analysis from Brandon Ortega and standout legacy Lobo and NBA player Kenny Thomas.
Two-hand flush.
Lobos Live is powered by Barbarella's Coffee House, where everyone knows your name. Be here right after tonight's Lobo game on New Mexico's home for Lobo basketball. 96.3 News Radio KKOB.
Precision Door, a name you can trust.
The Lobos are cheered at home. But when friends and neighbors see your garage door, would this be their reaction? If you've got Precision Garage Doors on your team, you won't get booed at home. Give your home an edge with a stylish new garage door. Precision has dozens of doors to choose from and thousands of 5-star reviews. Make the right decision. Call Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
The Window Depot is proud to support Albuquerque's hometown team and would like to invite fans to visit their warehouse. The Window Depot provides over 1,000 in-stock vinyl windows, interior and exterior doors, plus granite and quartz countertops, and a huge selection of custom cabinetry, all at the lowest prices in town. Consider the Window Depot your MVP when it comes to your home improvement needs. The store is open Monday through Saturday or order online at thewindowdepot.com. The Window Depot, more than just a window store.
We're courtside, Albertsons Radio Row at VS Arena in America's finest city. Your neighborhood supermarket is Albertsons Market, where service, selection, and savings matter. Visit an Albertsons Market today near you. Well, not technically courtside, but pretty close. We're not on press row on the court itself, but we're on press row directly behind that row. I guess close counts in this case. My broadcast partner is Lobo legend Hunter Green. I'm Robert Portnoy. First media break. 7-7 affair. Lobos haven't scored in 2.5 minutes, but San Diego State has had opportunities to take the lead and couldn't convert. It's kind of exactly what we wanted. Yeah. I mean, it's an unbelievable matchup.
It is, and New Mexico, again, I think the battle on the boards, that's an area you want to watch because right now, Lobos have 2, San Diego State has 7. And 3 of those are offensive boards.
Great point, and Coach Pitino talked about it, didn't he? When they beat the Aztecs last month, 88-70 in the pit, they dominated a physical San Diego State team on the glass, and he's talked about it. He calls it the competitive discipline. Go find somebody to box out. You say it all the time. Put a body on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Lobo ball, front court to our right. Curling to catch at the top of the arc is House. Comes off the Amsil screen. He got the switch. He's got Powell on him. Amsil guarded by the smaller Trammell. Amsil's going to shoot a 3 right over Trammell.
Yep.
And Donna 3
House
straight
recognized that. He set that play up.
That's what a point guard does.
He recognized the mismatch there and got it right back to Amsil.
Aztecs still haven't led. 10-7 New Mexico. Chance for a tie-up. They get timeout.
Oh, timeout.
So Waters took his eyes off the ball, and he literally just dropped it. And he dove to the floor to grab it, and Donovan Dent tied him up. Before Donovan was there to create the held ball scenario, he got the timeout. So that's the use it or lose it first half 30 that the Aztecs take there. And it's 10-7 New Mexico at the 15-24 mark. Fans, you can trust Clark's Pet Emporium to provide the best products and service for your pets. Visit one of their 2 locations in Albuquerque today. Clark's, the preferred pet store of UNM Athletics. I also think it's a great sign that early on, the Lobos have made 2 for 4 from distance. You said it in your keys to victory, Hunter.
Make shots.
Make shots. Yep. And they've made 2 from the arc already, and we're just past the first media timeout.
No, that's important. You know, defense, in my opinion, keeps you in the game. Scoring and making shots wins games.
Tuesday in Reno, perfect example. The Lobos defended well enough to win, but they weren't making shots. And then the 2 biggest shots of the game, Mashburn Jr., back-to-back 3s. Lob it to Parrish in the foul circle. Off the inbound in the front court, right in front of us. On the left-hand side of the center line, the Aztecs have it. And now foul away from the ball. It's on Amsil trying to guard Ledee.
And I don't like that call because Ledee is creating the contact.
So let me ask you a question, and here we have it already early. Amsil, Joseph, Ledee, all with 1 foul. They are the Lobo primary post defenders. Could we see a few minutes from Sebastian Forsling tonight? Because he has those 5 available fouls. We'll see. Here's Powell in the left corner. Shot fake. He'll get to the elbow. Now knife inside. Through contact. The layup is short. Powell rips his own miss, and it's on the floor. No basket. What happened? We got a foul. It's Powell.
Yeah, Powell with the offensive foul.
Did he use the arm bar to create separation?
No, I think once he got the rebound, he went back up and he was throwing his elbows towards the defender. And you'll see it here.
So he grabs the offensive rebound cleanly, and yeah, he just went right into Toppin. The fans don't like it, but you can see it. Lobos have it. Mashburn off the ball screens from Toppin. Free throw jumper from Mash. Rims out. Loose basketball on the floor. Last touch by Amsil to be San Diego State ball.
Amsil making it happen. Just in the mix. He's been doing that of late.
Amsil is absolutely 100% convinced it was last touch by San Diego State. But he doesn't get any love from the officials. Aztec ball 10-7 New Mexico. 14:42 to go, first half. Mashburn 0 for his first 3 to start the game. The Lobo marksman. Catch and shoot elbow jumper by Parrish. Nice find by Powell. Parrish with a 16-footer. He was wide open. 10-9 Lobos.
Parrish shoots about 107 of those, and he'll knock it down.
House in that center circle. Going to hand it off on the left wing to Mash. Mash comes off the Amsil screen. He's got a switch. Powell guarding him. Now to Toppin, right block. Guarded by Ledee. Going to back him down. Kick out to Dent. Dent trying to scissor between defenders. Powell with his reach stripped him. Powell going at Mashburn. Powell rises, and Powell is fouled. Donovan Dent was there as the trail defender. Who are they going to get? Donnie. So I have a question for you, Hunter, because I felt like the last home game in particular, Donovan brought the right arm down, and maybe they say he got arm or elbow or hand instead of ball. Let's take a peek. It looked clean. What I did see also was some contact at the hip. And I felt like in Albuquerque, when UNLV beat the Lobos, that the Lobo guards got in a lot, and there was a ton of contact, hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. No whistles at all, whether it was Dent or Mashburn or House. I feel like they're calling it a little more loosely here as we've gotten to the second half of conference play.
Yeah, well, that particular play there, Dent swatted down. Anytime you swat down that motion, they're going to call it.
It's
more
a trigger,
times
isn't it,
than not. Yes, it is.
And you said the other thing, when you're on the post and you're defending, there's another trigger too, isn't there? When your arms are up in the air, you're like vertical.
Right.
Yeah,
that's it. With the principle of verticality, you have that right. That's your space.
But it's when you bring those arms down
that's when
to try to block the shot. That's when you get called. Well, Powell with an empty trip at the line. He missed them both. Amsiel grabbed the second. And there's Jalen House in the semi-transition with a little skip step after he scored the floater down the left rail. And the Lobo lead extends. New Mexico 12, San Diego State 9. Ledee spinning in the post. Ledee with a beautiful right-hand jumper over Amsiel. Angle right from 10 feet. Boy, he's tough down there.
I'm looking at two things. Good sign. House able to get to the rim and score in the paint, but you got to stop Ledee on the other end. He's scoring in the paint too.
Nelly Jr. Joseph going to check back in off the New Mexico bench. Remember, the Lobos blocked between. Oh, great drive by Drew Washington across the key from right to left, but his left-hand layup curled off the front iron. Rebound to Powell. Powell will spin it across the timeline himself. Now to Ledee. He'll pull the top of the arc three and knock it down. Ledee has 8 to lead all scorers.
You got to find him. He's taken the most shots of any Aztec this year, and he's going to continue to stroke it.
It's the Aztecs' first lead, 14-12 off the Ledee triple. House looked at a three, decided not to. Drew Washington on the take against Paris. Feeds Baker, left corner triple. In and out. Rebound, Powell. That one was 3/4 of the way down. The basket spatted out. Powell up the far right wing across the timeline, right to left. San Diego State sets up its offense with 20 on the timer. Here's Parrish working the dribble at the top. Now they'll hand it off to Trammell on the left wing. To the left corner to Waters. Shot fake on the three. He's cut off by Amsiel. He'll spin. He'll fire. And miss from the left wing. A 16-foot turnaround fall away. Rebound Amsiel. House feeds Baker in the left corner. House might have traveled with it as his feet slipped when he stopped his dribble. The Aztec faithful wanted the call, didn't get it. House off the top and screen. Has Ledee on him. Now to the left wing to Baker. 12 on the timer. Bake back to House between the rings. Jalen enters it on the baseline to top it and threw it away.
There was a mismatch there, and there was a miscommunication as well with House and JT Toppin.
Lobos down 14-12 at Viejas. 12-minute mark in San Diego. First half action continues after this timeout on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Sky Mountain Wild Horse Sanctuary is a forever refuge for Mustangs who are at risk for abuse and slaughter. Nusenda Community Rewards gives freedom and life to wild horses here in New Mexico. By supporting Sky Mountain Wild Horse Sanctuary's forever refuge and our work for healthy wild horses, healthy wildlife, and healthy lands.
Nusenda Credit Union. Thanks to our members for supporting community rewards for positive change. Visit nusenda.org to learn more.
Dear winter, Toyota's got 22 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, and that's more than any other auto brand. From winter-ready SUVs like Grand Highlander and RAV4 to steady sedans like the Camry all-wheel drive, Corolla Hybrid all-wheel drive, and the Majestic Crown. Plus rugged trucks like Tacoma and Tundra. We're ready for winter action with solid traction. Yours, Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Based on manufacturer's websites as of 11/21/23.
Visit your Albuquerque Santa Fe Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
A premium experience is what you can expect at the Juliet Eye Institute. They believe that every patient deserves to have the best experience as well as the most advanced laser technology available to them. Juliet Eye Institute was established on the belief that by putting patients first, they can ensure that their care is top-notch. They do this by investing in the best people to work with, as well as investing in the most advanced laser technology. They don't just do LASIK, they create a customized experience. They are the Juliet Eye Institute, where patients come first.
Back courtside on Albertsons Radio Row at Viejas Arena in San Diego. Toyota Albuquerque Santa Fe dealerships, proud supporters of UNM Athletics. Toyota, let's go places.
Well, the official
all-time great,
yeah.
Hunter Green. I'm Robert Portnoy. What are you seeing, Hunter?
I think the official didn't like the heckling from a fan, and he's sending him out. He's telling them to remove him from the arena.
You mean there's a little animosity when San Diego State and New Mexico get together? That's never happened before.
It's rare that you see in college
somebody get ejected.
Yeah, I mean but hey, we've got a heated one here tonight.
Perhaps a line was crossed. A sellout in Viejas. Aztecs with their first lead, up 14-12. Lobos pick up full court man-to-man. They're going to have Butler bring the ball across the timeline against True Washington. And True will back off and let him walk it through the center circle. Indeed, they are keeping Jalen House when they can off of guarding the ball. House is not on court in this current configuration. The backcourt, Washington, Baker, and Dent. Toppin and Joseph on the post. Nice entry pass, and the Aztecs score at the rim. Easy one from Elijah Saunders, and a nice find by Miles Bird from the right wing for the Bunny. Aztecs up 16-12. It's a 7-0 Aztec run. Lobos run their half-court set. Joseph catches at the right elbow with his team down 4. Joseph lost it, got it back. Hands it off to Washington, 12 to shoot. Now to the right wing to Baker. Lob it down to Joseph on the block. And Nelly banks it too strong. There's Toppin with the offensive rebound. His putback to their ball. Rebound Saunders. Oh, really good look. Nelly just couldn't convert. Waters will shoot a bank floater and score it. Good shot fake on a 3. Got himself free and banked it in from 8 feet.
Aztecs don't hold it. They'll shoot it early in the shot clock.
9 straight for San Diego State now. They made 4 of the last 5 from the floor. The Lobos suffering one of those scoring droughts in Viejas. Dead off the Joseph screen. Finds Baker. Left corner 3. Needed off the front iron. Weak side rebound Waters. The Aztecs back on Tuesday held Colorado State to 11 points in the second half in this building. Outscored them 40-11. Terrible lob entry pass there at an Aztec turnover.
Yeah, the entry pass. So that's what New Mexico's got to do a better job of. Pressuring the ball on that passer. Make that entry pass to Ledee a lot more tougher because he's getting it too easy right down low.
Waters threw that one away. Threw it too hard. Where do the Lobos get their points from this lineup? Dent on the left wing. He can provide him. Comes off the top and screen. Gets the switch. He's going to cross Parrish and shoot a right-hand floater. It's short. Rebound Toppin. JT scores it on the putback. It's what he does. Toppin has 4. An animal on the glass. Cleans it up. Toppin. That ends the 9-0 Aztec spurt. Butler leads for Ledee. Ledee, roofed by Washington. It's a held ball. What a block shot for True Washington.
Fearless.
That is a Valley Fence block hunger donation to the Roadrunner Food Bank of epic proportions. A 6'4" guard, Washington, roofing Ledee at the rim. Magnificent.
Meet me at the top, big fella.
Arrow favors the Aztecs. They'll keep possession. 20 on the timer off the flip of the arrow. Trigger man Reese Waters lobs it at the foul line to Bird. Bird finds the curling teammate Waters, who scores a free throw jumper. He was the inbounder. The Lobos lost him, and he books it. It's 20-14. Aztecs by 6. Mashburn Jr. is checked back in off of Coach Patino's bench for Jamal Baker. Mash at the top. Whips it inside to Toppin, who got a great steal and rocks it with 2 hands. Oh, my goodness, he left Bird in his wake.
Yeah, you got Bird and, of course, Butler trying to guard JT. You got to get the ball to him.
That was a 2-hand flush of biblical proportions here in Viejas. Lobos within 4, 20-16. Wide open wing 3 for Parrish. In and out. Weak side rebound. We got a loose ball foul. It'll be on New Mexico. Who is it?
Yeah, Nelly. I think
His
Nelly
second.
he was holding on to the jersey of Ledee.
Mustafa Amsil will check in for Nelly Jr. Joseph. Ledee has been a problem so far, Hunter.
Yes, he has.
And again, just keep in mind, Sebastian Forsling could be called upon to guard Ledee for a few minutes tonight if the Lobos suffer serious foul trouble. Fresh 20 for the Aztecs inside the 9-minute mark. Saunders catches it to the left corner. Backs down. Amsil picks up the dribble, throws it out high to Waters. Waters can really score it. Miles Heide is checked in on the post. He'll catch at the top. Heide inside. Took the feed from Bird and scored it. Bird with a great dime there. 22-16 Aztecs by a half dozen.
New Mexico has to do a better job of defending that.
8.5 minute mark. Mashburn drives the left baseline. Pitches out to Amsil. The veteran Amsil on the take with a right hand and a reach-in foul on Heide. No, they're going to call the on-ball defender instead.
Like Bird.
Could have gotten either. They get Bird here. Bird's first. Fresh 20 for the Lobos. Washington, the trigger man, on the baseline in the front court. 8:24 to go. First half. Mash catches left corner. Goes it out high to Dent. Top end screens for Donovan. Donovan has the post. Heide on it. He'll try a jump shot. Heide out to block it. Loose ball on the floor. Who wants it? It's Toppin. 9 to shoot. The trailer is Washington. Shot fake on the 3. 5 to shoot. Do they recognize? He'll pull the 3. True. Misses off the right iron. Rebound Heide. Heide 6'10", 2 1/4. Big freshman out of North Bend, Washington. Aztec possession. Waters finds the cutter on the left block. Saunders. He's going to back down Amsil. Turn, fire, and score. They're getting good, deep post touches. Saunders has 4. 8-point lead for San Diego State. Aztecs 5 for the last 6 from the field. The Lobos 2 for the last 10. Mashburn rejected by Bird. Amsil in the left corner shoots an air ball 3. Off the loose ball. Rebound Butler. Butler finds the trailer. It's Bird for 3.
Yes, New Mexico.
Patino will take timeout. 27-16. Aztecs on top by 11. 7 straight for San Diego State. And Viejas erupts. Coach Patino timeout will take it with him inside the 8-minute mark. 7:24 to go to a break. 27-16 Aztecs on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
The U.S. Track and Field Indoor National Championships are in Albuquerque, February 16th and 17th at the Convention Center. See some of the world's best athletes compete in your favorite Olympic sports.
Oh, my God. He makes it.
Whoa. Get your tickets online right now at usatf.org. It's the Indoor Championships, and Albuquerque is proud to host these elite athletes. Get your tickets online now, usatf.org.
Here come the Lobos. During Ram Truck Month at Malloy Dodge, save up to $25,000 on a new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4. Ram 1500 is the most luxurious and technologically advanced Ram 1500 ever. A new Ram 2500 Crew Cab 4x4 diesel, save up to $22,000. Malloy Dodge on Coors or MalloyDodge.com. And go Lobos!
Visit MalloyDodge.com/promo-info for complete offer details.
Gambling is more than slot machines and table games. Today, it also includes betting on sports, at casinos, sports books, online wagering, at game day gatherings, and on the golf course. Make a game plan for sports betting. Set a limit for how much you'll bet and stick to it. If you're wagering too much or concerned about a family member's gambling, reach out. The Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico funds confidential help for problem gambling. Call the helpline or visit rganm.org.
Welcome back inside Viejas Arena in San Diego, California. We're live on Albertsons Radio Row. Happy to have you along wherever you've tuned us in across the UNM Sports Radio Network. New Mexico trailing San Diego State 27-16 to the 7:24 mark here in the first half. It's a 7-0 Aztec run that has happened in just a minute and 20 seconds of court time. Coach Patino forced to use a timeout to stop the run. It's the second run of at least 7 points in this first half by San Diego State. They had a 9-0 run earlier in the stanza. My broadcast partner, Lobo legend Hunter Green. I'm Robert Portnoy. Hunter, in the break, you were talking about shot selection and its consequences.
Yeah, I mean, a bad shot's almost like a turnover. I mean, that time, Amsel could have backed it out, shoots a real deep baseline 3, airballs it, gives the Aztec an opportunity to push the ball up the court, and in transition, knock down a 3.
It results in the triple by Bird off the feed from Butler. And the Lobos, 2 for their last 12 from the floor, desperate for points. Jalen House back on court. The starting backcourt with Toppin and Umsil up front. Backcourt House, Mash, and Dent. Toppin catches right elbow extended, 20 to shoot as he hands it off to Mashburn Jr. He had it poked away from behind by Bird. Great steal by Bird. Loose ball to Heidi. Aztec possession, moving right to left. Butler gives it to Heidi, right elbow extended. Comes to get it back on the handoff. Now Saunders flashes to the top. He'll get it to Waters down to the left block, the smaller House on him. He goes right into House, creates contact. There's no call, and he scores a baseline, Jay. 9 straight for the Aztecs, and they lead it by 13.
It's tough to defend. Waters standing at 6'6", 6'7". House just at 6 feet tall.
49-16, San Diego State. 15 to shoot. It's House. Fires to Mash on the left wing. That's a deep triple for Mash. It's short. Tapped out by Amsil. Loose ball taken by Dent. Donovan right through the contact. Banks it too strong. Can't convert. Rebound Saunders. The Lobos have missed some in close.
Right there at the rim. Just a little too strong.
Heidi out between the rings. Now to Butler, angle left. He screens for Butler. Butler pulls up off the screen. Missed the triple. Toppin clears it for UNM. JT's 4th rebound. Dent up the far left wing, hands it off to Mash. Mash gives off the top and screen out of Amsil. Angle right beyond the arc. He'll hand it off the dribble to House. Jalen, here's the booze. Now to Mash. Looks at a 3, puts it on the deck. Had it stripped, got it back, feeds House. His triple, rejected by Bird. Loose basketball on the floor. And is grabbed by Saunders. Their length really giving the Lobos trouble. There's a Dent pick at the top. Dent going to the rim. Donovan lays it in left-handed. He undressed Saunders and raced past Butler to the rim. 29-18. Lobos down 11. Offensive foul. Player control foul on San Diego State. Lobos needed that turnover, and New Mexico takes over possession as the Aztecs will make wholesale lineup changes. Ledee, Powell, and Butler back. They're alongside Parrish and Trammell for San Diego State. Dent off the top and screen. Picks up the dribble and threw it away. There was nobody there. Dent gave it away to Ledee. Ledee finds the cutter, and the layup is good for Parrish in a 3-on-2. Lobos trailed by Baker's dozen, 31-18. Donovan threw it to where he thought House was. House had vacated the spot. Jalen with a nice post entry feed here to JT. JT with a left-hand jump hook over the senior Ledee. The fearless freshman scores on the post. 31-20. Lobos down 11. 4.5 left to a break. Just hold your own here over the last 4.5 minutes of the half and collect in the locker room. Trammell guarded by House at the top. Just don't let San Diego State get significant separation. Parrish will bounce it to Lee between the rings. They have 8 to shoot. He hands it off to Trammell. Gets it back for a wing 3. This line drive is terrible. Slams off the front rim. Rebound UNM. Mash up the far left wing. Gives it off to Amsil and gets it back. Now back to Stock between the triples. To the angle right to House. Now House feeds Dent on the right wing beyond the arc. 15 on the timer. Donnie kicks to House on the left wing. Looked at a 3. Pulls up off the bounce instead. Airballs an 18-footer off the dribble. Last touch by Toppin. It'll be Aztec ball. 3:51 left. We've got timeout on court. Aztec 31. Lobos 20. Late first half on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
In Bernalillo County, every heartbeat is a call to those with courage and dedication. The Sheriff's Office is seeking heroes ready to wear our badge with pride. Stand with us, protect with us, and serve a community that respects your commitment. Begin your journey at www.go-bcso.com or speak to a recruiter at 505-804-0000. Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office. Serve with honor, serve with pride.
Truth or dare? For those who drink Estrella Jalisco, the answer is simple. Nothing is more daring than a life of truth. So dare and vive tu estrella. Bright, flavorful, endlessly refreshing. Estrella Jalisco. Enjoy responsibly. Estrella Jalisco, St. Louis, Missouri.
When it comes to comprehensive cancer care, what does delivering more mean? Delivering more means the most current therapies for your specific cancer, tailored to your needs and goals. It means a nationally recognized team of experts who will stay with you every step of your cancer journey. Delivering more means coordinated appointments and a single location for diagnosis, treatment, and prescriptions. And it means providing emotional care and support to you and your family. UNM Health, delivering more.
Hey fans, if you can't get enough of Lobo basketball, come to the live broadcast of Lobo Talk and meet Lobo men's basketball coach Richard Pitino. You can do it every Thursday from 6 to 7 at our new location, Buffalo Wild Wings on Gibson. We're courtside on Albertsons Radio Row in San Diego. Lobos trail the host Aztecs 31-20. Hunter, you said during the break that San Diego State is extending the defense and making it difficult for the Lobos to move the ball?
Yeah, I mean, they're defending the three. I mean, they're defending beyond the three. And so New Mexico has to look for some backdoor cut action. Right now, they're frustrated because San Diego State's stopping them. They're defending. And they've got to look for some other opportunities on how to score the basketball.
Jamal Baker Jr. checks in the backcourt with Mashburn and House. Amseal and Top in the front court for UNM. Joseph on the bench with 2 fouls. The Lobo post. Great deflection and steal by Top and out top. He anticipated the pass from Powell, and he stole it away. House knifing inside. House layup too strong. JT with the putback. Toppin can't be contained down there. He's in double figures. 10 points and now 5 rebounds for the fabulous Frosh. Aztec ball, Lobos trail by 9. The cutter is Powell. Powell lays it in. Great creation there for San Diego State by Micah Parrish.
Well, the Aztecs are taking a page out of the Lobos' book, that high ball screen. They're using that, and they're scoring on it. They're successful.
3:05 to go first half. Amseal catches. You got the smaller Trammell on him on the left baseline. Skips it to Mash. That's a wide open triple. So badly needed. Can't convert. Loose ball foul, San Diego State. Is it Trammell or is it Powell?
It's Powell.
Looks like Powell's going to be called for that one. Powell's second, number 6 on San Diego State in the half. Lobos have committed 5. So some free throws coming on the next Aztec foul. That would put UNM in the bonus. Saunders checks in for Powell as Powell checks out with 2. Lobos inbound, fresh 20 to shoot. House the trigger man. Throws it out high to Toppin. Toppin hands it off to Mash. Inside the 3-minute mark here, late first half. Now Baker drops it down on the right block. Amseal, he's got Butler on him. Butler poked it away. They steal it. Saunders tracked it down. Lobo turnover. Their 5th. San Diego State has given it away 7 times. Now we've got Toppin with a foul away from the ball, holding Ledee, who is looking for a steal, and Toppin picks up his second.
Yeah, Ledee's creating the contact. As a defender, you don't want to touch him. You want to not give him, don't let him feel you. But they're getting into a little tussle down low, and they're going back and forth, and guess what? The defender's going to lose that. The official's going to protect the offensive player every time.
So Toppin sits with 2. Joseph returns with 2 fouls. His replacement. Butler inbounds left baseline here. Coming to get it was Parrish. Parrish going to back Baker down to the left block. Step back, 1 foot, lefty 10-footer short. Rebound UNM. Now springing across the timeline left to right. San Diego State gets back well in transition. Here's Mash coming off the Amseal screen at the top. Got a switch if he wants it. Instead feeds Baker. And Baker lobbing it down to Joseph off of Nelly's left hand and out of bounds. Nelly was trying to seal on the right block. New Mexico's 6th turnover. 2:18 to go first half. 33-22. Aztecs by 11. Butler on the wing. Now out front to Parrish. Whip pass inside off the hands of Ledee. Turnover, their 8th. House in transition. He's fouled on the rise, and Jalen will shoot free throws.
Nice heads up play by House to draw that contact, knowing the next foul, you're going to be in a bonus.
House has a significant size advantage over Trammell. We don't say that very often, but he does, and he's taking advantage of it. Every single Lobo foul, when it goes up on the video board here at Viejas, the more than 12,000 in the capacity crowd, they scream in displeasure. Jalen House, 2 free throws. First foul shot, rims out.
Rare miss.
House 3 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 2 from the arc. 7 points in all. Here comes Sebastian Forsling, just like we talked about. Nelly Jr. Joseph will sit with 2 fouls, and Forsling, you would expect, will play the final 2 minutes of this half. House's second free throw is good. So he splits the pair. Lobos down 33-23. 2 minutes left till break. Butler will be guarded by House as he walks it across the timeline. Jalen backs off. Now they pick him up in the center circle. Butler to the baseline, got a switch. He has Amsiel on him. That puts House on the bigger Parrish. They've got a mismatch down there if they can find it. Here's Ledee in the right corner. Shot fake on Forsling, and he's fouled by Baker at the rim. He got Sebastian to bite. He was going to go and flush it, and Baker stripped him and fouled him. Route 66 Casino Hotel, proud to be an official sponsor of Lobo Athletics. Get your kicks only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. Ledee, 8 points, 3 of 4 floor, 1 of 2 arc, 1 of 2 stripe. Second trip to the line for Ledee. Ledee's third stop in Division I. He rattles home the first free throw. Ohio State, TCU, and now San Diego State.
Ledee does not take a dribble in his free throws.
He just spins it, and then he shoots it. Everybody's routine's a little different, isn't it? Oh, there's a dribble.
The first one, he didn't dribble.
Okay. Aren't you supposed to use the same routine?
Rule number 1, do the same thing every time.
Whatever works, he made them both, right? 2 for 2 on that trip.
Take a dribble on the second one, but not on the first one.
That is bizarre. Lobos down a dozen. 1.5 minutes left. Forsling screens for House. Jalen will pull a 3 and knock down a 3. House with 11. That's his second tray. Use that Forsling ball screen to perfection. Lobos down 35-26. How about a stop on his score? Here's Waters on the wing. Don't leave him. He finds the cutting Ledee. Ledee spins. Headed, stripped on the rise. Loose ball is in the air. Won by Ledee. He bullied Forsling, and he scores a right-hander.
Yeah, they're letting Ledee be physical offensively.
Lobos down 37-26, inside of a minute. Amsiel with the Euro step and a foul on the floor. It'll be a 1-on-1. Elijah Saunders got it. Or are they going to give him the gather and 2
Saunders.
shots?
Yeah, you know, Amsiel with that dribble, it's almost like slow motion. It's almost like bait for the defender. Hey, I can steal that. And of course,
it is a 1-on-1.
It's difficult.
Dent will check in. Baker will check out. Amsiel toes the line. Mustafa has been a fabulous foul shooter, especially in conference games. How about this, Hunter? Mustafa Amsiel in Mountain West games, 88.5% from the arc. Fantastic. And he rattles home the first free throw. Front iron, glass, and down. So, putting your right foot halfway between the nail and the right corner of the key, I guess it's a good strategy. He makes 2 for 2.
What do we say? As long as he does it every time.
And he has.
And it works.
Since he was a youth. And when it was pointed out to him, he said, I make them, don't I?
Don't change.
It's not broken. Don't fix it. 37-28, Lobos by 9. About 13 seconds separating shot and game clock. Turn away, turn around, full away, baseline right, jumper from Ledee. Tough shot and a line drive from 14 feet it goes. Ledee has 14. Lobos down 11. 1 second separating shot and game clock, and Butler nearly picked House clean. He knocked it out of bounds at the center line. Jalen and Coach Pitino talking at center court. Coach Pitino giving instructions to House. Bird will check in and replace Saunders here for San Diego State. Dent takes the inbound. Lobos should bring it all the way down and take the final shot of the half. Yep. Not even a full second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wind it all the way down. Don't give the Aztecs a chance. Dent looking at Coach Pitino. Now 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Dent had it poked away by Butler. Steele run out the other way, and House took it away. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and House can't get it off. Great steal by Jalen to save a potential run out in a 2-on-1 and a dunk. 39-28, Aztecs by 11 at the half. We come back with halftime on the UNM Sports Radio Network right after this timeout. It's the Lobos trailing San Diego State at the break, 39-28. It's Lobo basketball on UNM Sports Radio Network.
Right after every Lobo game, call into Lobos Live with Kenny Thomas. With post-game analysis, highlights, and your calls. React to the on-court results with expert analysis from Brandon Ortega and standout legacy Lobo and NBA player Kenny Thomas.
Two-hand flush.
Lobos Live is powered by Barella's Coffee House, where everyone knows your name. Be here right after tonight's Lobo game on New Mexico's home for Lobo basketball. 96.3 News Radio KKOB.
You may not have any experience dealing with car wrecks, but Lerner & Rowe does. After your car wreck, you need an attorney to make sure your interests like car repairs, medical bills, and lost wages are protected. Finding the right attorney is actually easy. Just look for reputation, experience, and results. We have thousands of 5-star reviews, decades of experience, and we've recovered billions of dollars for our injured clients.
Lerner & Rowe can get you more. Call 544-4444.
Multi-state settlements. Carlos Obri Espinosa is the managing attorney, 2711 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast Albuquerque.
Off-campus housing is a need for both students looking for flexibility in housing options and income-producing property for investors. Maddox Management connects renters and property owners. Locally owned and operated, Maddox Management is a full-service property management company and brokerage. They rent and manage residential rentals, single-family homes, multifamily properties, townhomes, condos, lofts, and commercial properties. Maddox Management, providing quality properties for renters and investors. 515 Central, just west of I-25, or call today, 242-0989. MaddoxMGMT.com.
This is New Mexico Lobos basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Precision Door, a name you can trust.
The Lobos are cheered at home. But when friends and neighbors see your garage door, would this be their reaction? If you've got Precision Garage Doors on your team, you won't get booed at home. Give your home an edge with a stylish new garage door. Precision has dozens of doors to choose from and thousands of 5-star reviews. Make the right decision. Call Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
The only thing better than high quality is Golden Pride. Because when you take pride in doing something you love, you are sure to deliver the best quality in anything you do. That is why Golden Pride has been delivering some of the best barbecue chicken and ribs since 1972. Perfect for your Lobo tailgate. And to top it off, they are also known for the best tasting, award-winning burritos in town. With the variety they have, you're sure to taste the New Mexican experience. Golden Pride is also a proud supporter of our UNM Lobos.
And why all the drama?
I think the radiant heat system's going. This floor is ice cold.
Okay, first put on some socks, and then call Daniels.
An aging radiant heat system is more likely to give out. Don't let it surprise you. Daniels offers boiler inspections and tune-ups. They specialize in repair, replacement, and new installs with a variety of high-efficiency heating solutions. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning guarantees customer satisfaction. Plus, free estimates on replacements and installs. Daniels, 898-8860.
Fans, try the Sonic Pulled Pork Barbecue Cheeseburger for a limited time, only at Sonic. We're at halftime in San Diego. The Lobos trailing the host Aztecs. San Diego State 39, New Mexico 28 at the break. It's time for your halftime stats. They're brought to you by Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. The Aztecs shoot 62% from the field, 16 of 26, 2 of 8 at the arc, 25%, and 5 of 8 at the stripe for 63%. The Lobos, 10 of 31 from the floor, 32%, 3 of 12 at distance, that's 25%, and 5 of 6 at the stripe for 83%. The Lobos turned it over 7 times, the Aztecs 9. New Mexico winning points off turnovers 10-6. Rebounding battle, 18-14 San Diego State. 7-4 UNM on the offensive side. Second chance point to the Aztecs, 7-4. Bench points, all San Diego State, 15-5. Paint points, 18-14 in favor of the Aztecs. Fast break points 3-2, New Mexico. The Aztecs have blocked 3 shots. The Lobos haven't blocked the shot. Remember, both Joseph and Toppin blocked 5 shots apiece in Albuquerque a month ago when the Lobos beat San Diego State by 18. The Aztecs have 5 steals, the Lobos 4. The Aztecs have assisted 11 times on 16 field goals. That's a phenomenal ratio. The Lobos with 4 assists on 10 floor makes. And I'll tell you what, I am heavily distracted by the extreme pogo act that is on court here at Viejas. These guys are getting serious air. They had a bar up over 6 feet, and these guys are getting serious air. They are doing flips, and they're releasing the pogo stick, and they're all insane by my estimation. I have no idea how they're doing it. My broadcast partner, Hunter Green, I'm Robert Bordoy, and they can get all the air they want on the pogo stick there. I think I'll pass on that.
If you look around the ring, everyone's got their jaws open. These guys are really stuntmen. They're not just pogo guys. They're doing stunts.
They're daredevils.
There you go.
Yeah, no, you are absolutely right. Okay, we gave the halftime numbers. What about possible changes for New Mexico in the second half? It's clear that one of the big problems for New Mexico in the first half is just getting into their offense and getting good looks. They're having difficulty moving the ball and getting open shots or clean shots, thus the field goal percentage down at 30%.
I mean, you got to credit the Aztecs. They're playing excellent defense. They're getting deflections, they're getting steals, and they're just disrupting New Mexico. They're extending their defense and not allowing them to get to the paint. They're not allowed. I mean, New Mexico's gotten to the bucket a couple of times. Mike Dent missed a couple of gimmies right at the rim that he normally makes. So credit the Aztecs defensively. Now, if you're New Mexico, how do you adjust? What do you do? I think because the Aztecs are so extended, get some backdoor action. You know, some picks, some backdoor action, and that'll keep them honest, the Aztecs.
The Lobos' largest halftime deficit in Mountain West play is tonight. It is also the second largest in any game this year. New Mexico trailed by 15 at the half at St. Mary's. That's a long time ago, the last time the Lobos trailed by this many in a basketball game. It is 11-39-28. The Aztecs in front at intermission. We take time out. Back with more individual totals next. Lobos trailing in San Diego. Aztecs 39, Lobos 28 at intermission on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Whether on the field or on the grill, nobody does game day better than you. The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef is Rancher's Reserve. It's USDA Choice All Angus beef, so it's more tender, juicy, and flavorful, and that means it's sure to be the talk of your tailgate. Nothing says go team like a tailgate done right. So fire up your grill, tailgaters. We'll see you on game day. Rancher's Reserve, available exclusively at Albertsons Market, where we do beef the best.
Weekends at the Downs has cash drawings, live music, great dining, and with 30 screens, your game's on. Plus, the big game with giveaways. Watch and wager on simulcast racing, and be sure to check out the flea market and other Expo New Mexico events, only at Casino at the Downs. Casino at the Downs hosts Roll to Win Monday through Friday, noon to 10 p.m. 3 winners every 2 hours. Each may win up to $300 cash. Enjoy random promos daily, cash weekends, great dining, and more, only at Casino at the Downs, Louisiana and Central.
Today, millions of people all across America are building a life in recovery from addiction and mental illness, helping themselves
and helping each other, with friends, family, and community lending their strength and support.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
Together, we are stronger.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders, for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP.
Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
This is New Mexico Lobos basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
The Window Depot is proud to support Albuquerque's hometown team and would like to invite fans to visit their warehouse. The Window Depot provides over 1,000 in-stock vinyl windows, interior and exterior doors, plus granite and quartz countertops, and a huge selection of custom cabinetry, all at the lowest prices in town. Consider the Window Depot your MVP when it comes to your home improvement needs. The store is open Monday through Saturday, or order online at thewindowdepot.com. The Window Depot, more than just a window store.
Introducing the next-gen Acura Integra, featuring an available 6-speed manual transmission, a VTEC turbo engine, and available ELS Studio 3D audio system.
Legendary.
And its most important feature, you. The next-gen Acura Integra. Your turn.
Test drive your new Acura at Montano Acura today. Exit I-25 west on Montano.
Right after every Lobo game, call into Lobos Live with Kenny Thomas. With post-game analysis, highlights, and your calls. React to the on-court results with expert analysis from Brandon Ortega and standout legacy Lobo and NBA player Kenny Thomas.
Two-hand flush.
Lobos Live is powered by Barbarella's Coffee House, where everyone knows your name. Be here right after tonight's Lobo game on New Mexico's home for Lobo basketball. 96.3 News Radio KKOB.
Back at halftime in Villas Arena, the Lobos trailed the host Aztecs 39-28. Individual totals in the first half. Game high 14 for Ledee. Remember, he only had 15 total last month in Albuquerque, and many of those were in garbage time. At the end of the game, when it was decided, the Lobos held him in check. He's been dominant in the first half, 5 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 2 at the arc, 3 of 4 at the foul line. They got 6 points from Waters. He was 3 of 4 from the field. They got 4 points apiece from Parrish and Saunders. They got a 3 from Bird, and they got 2 apiece from Butler, Trammell, Powell, and Heidi. The Lobos led by 11 points from Jalen House, 4 of 7 field, 2 of 3 arc, 1 of 2 charity stripe, 2 assists, 1 turnover for House. 10 points for JT Toppin, 4 of 5 floor, 2 of 2 at the line, and 5 rebounds for Toppin. 5 points for Mustafa Amsil, made it 3, made 2 free throws. Also 6 rebounds for Amsil to lead his team in just 14 minutes. And 2 points for Donovan Dent, 1 of 6 from the floor. Donnie had 1 assist and 3 turnovers. My broadcast partner, Lobo legend Hunter Green. I'm Robert Portnoy. We talked about this during the break, Hunter, and you have talked about the deflections, but it's interesting where they're happening here tonight. Usually the Lobo guards are pretty sure-handed with the ball, but maybe not as much tonight.
No, I mean, San Diego State's doing a good job of deflecting. You know, they're extending the defense, they're long, and whether it's Dent, House, Mash, put it on the floor, they're sticking a hand in there. They're deflecting the ball, and so it's kind of throwing off New Mexico's rhythm offensively, both the extension and the deflection.
Each team has 5 steals, and what we're saying is that, and that's a good number if both teams were to end up with 10 steals. You look at double-digit steals as a defense, you like that. But it could be more. Like there have been other balls that have been poked away. The Lobos have to track them down at half court or even come to the back court to get it. It's that length of San Diego State that's causing so many problems.
And you can understand how come CSU couldn't score in the second half. They only scored, 11 points?
Yes.
I mean, San Diego State is extending, and they're long, and New Mexico has to come up with an offense, a strategy, either beat them down the court before the defense sets up or look for some backdoor action, something different. Look for an adjustment here in the second half offensively from New Mexico.
We take time out for a final time at halftime. We come back with second half action. San Diego State 39, Lobos 28 on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Football season is on. Now is the time to make that home theater look better than ever. All In Autographs has authentic autograph items and more that will be conversation pieces throughout the year. Timeless sports, music, movies, historical. They have it all. Over 700 new items in stock from the recent 2022 National Sports Collectors Convention. Special pricing on all NFL jerseys with players from all 32 NFL teams. Take $50 off a purchase of $200 or more. Just mention ESPN. In-store only. Visit them online at allinautographs.com.
At New Mexico Bank and Trust, a division of HTLF Bank, they work to enrich lives one customer, employee, and community at a time. It's not just their mission, it's their team spirit. Their all-star team has been serving the people and businesses of New Mexico for 25 years, and they're proud to be part of our community. They'll deliver a winning game plan that helps you reach your financial goals. Local bank, big results. Visit nmb-t.com. HTLF Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
visit stoptextsstopwrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
We're back courtside at Albertsons Radio Row inside Viejas Arena at San Diego State University. Invigorate Roofing is a top-tier provider of premium roofing services. Go to invroofing.com today. Invigorate Roofing, together strengthening our communities. With Lobo all-time great Hunter Green, I'm Robert Portnoy as we get set for second half action. And Hunter, who makes better adjustments? Who is able to execute better here in the final 20 minutes? Can New Mexico rally from 11 down against the best defensive team in the conference and win on the road here tonight?
Well, of course, it's going to happen on the defensive end. They've got to stop Ledee. Can't make it easy for him. And then, of course, offensively, they've got to make, I think, adjustments on the offensive end to win this game.
Lobos get the ball on the arrow to start the second half. Interesting, just a scoring note. When Ledee had his shot blocked by True Washington, because the ball never left his hand and it became a held ball, he doesn't get credit for the block. That's a scoring thing, and that is a quirk of scoring that I think is incorrect.
Wow.
They should fix that so that he can get credit for a block in that scenario. Interestingly, if the Lobos had gotten the ball on the arrow, he would have gotten credit for a steal. How about that? New Mexico has the first possession of the second half. Here's Toppin on the wing. He'll hand it off to Mashburn. Mash fouled by Powell, no call. Leaves it for Toppin on the left block, and a dig by Powell and a reach in and a foul on Powell. No, they're going to call the man from behind. They're calling Parrish. So Parrish picks up the personal. There's a couple of times tonight I've been a little premature. I know I think committed the fouls. Let the refs make the decision. Here's Nelly Jr. Joseph on the right block. He goes to the left hand. He can't convert. There's JT, and he's fouled on the stick back. JT will earn free throws coming up. He is a monster on the glass, and remember what he did against this team the first time that these two teams faced off, Hunter? Check this out. JT Toppin, when the Lobos beat San Diego State 88-70 last month, he had 17 points, 16 rebounds, 5 blocks. That particular stat line, those thresholds in those three categories, had not been reached by a freshman since Chet Holmgren did it against BYU in 2022 for Gonzaga.
Wow.
Impressive company right there. JT Toppin converts 2 more free throws. He made a couple in the first half. And Toppin has 14 to lead his team.
There you go, Nelly.
Knock away by Nelly on the wing. By the way, it's 12 for Toppin. 12 points for JT here. 19:23 left, second half just underway. Lobos down 9. How about a little early run here before the first media timeout? Ledee catches the inbound. Ledee stops, pops, free throw lane, can't convert, 17-footer in the circle. Rebound Mash. Mash finds Toppin. JT hands it off to Mash and screens for Jamal. He'll pull a left wing 3. It's too deep, long rebound to Parrish. It was right on line.
It was.
Just a little too strong. 39-30.
Ledee's just camping in the paint.
Aztecs up by 9 inside the 19-minute mark. Powell hands it off to Trammell. Offensive foul. Moving screen on Powell. Powell whistled for the personal. That's his 4th. No, it is his 4th.
Yeah.
Yep. It is his 4th. They're going to have to get Powell out of there. 4th in the book. Announced in the arena as his 3rd. They leave Powell out of there, out on the court. Maybe the book has one too many. I can't imagine they'd leave him in there right now. But here's Toppin on the left block, working on Powell. He'll turn, he'll spin, he'll fire, go offhand and lay it in. 14 for Toppin as he schooled Powell at the rim. 18.5 to go in the game. Lobos trail by 7. Trammell on the take. Trammell can't convert over House. Good defense. Rebound Toppin. Mash up the near left wing. Mash lobs it down on the left block. Stolen away by Ledee. He was looking for Nelly Jr. Joseph.
Yeah, that time Mash was in the air, trying to lob it inside. And Ledee gave him enough time to get there for the steal.
Parrish fed Trammell in the corner. Trammell drives and kicks to Parrish for a right corner triple. It rims out. Rebound tapped out. Fresh 20. Trammell captured it. Hands it off to Butler. Butler into contact. He had his shot rejected by Joseph. Loose basketball to Powell. And Powell is fouled on the reverse lay-in. It bounced out, but he'll shoot free throws.
I think, Dent was caught out of position. Commits the foul on Powell.
So Jay Powell, a transfer from Campbell. Third in blocks and boards in the Big South Conference last year, where he averaged over 12 points and nearly 7 rebounds. Shot 58% from the field. Powell at the charity stripe. He's a 75.5% foul shooter. First one for him is a swish. It does make you wonder if San Diego State is aware that he has 4 fouls in the book. It was announced as 3 in the building. 17:48 on the game clock here in the second half. Powell converts 2 charity shots. Powell now with 4 points on the night.
I was just told by the network he actually has 3.
3. So the book is incorrect.
The book is wrong. Yep.
It's 3 total. They'll have to fix that. Lobos down by 9. Here's Nelly down the left rail. Nelly lays it in. He got past Ledee and scored it with the right hand. Lobos trail by 7. Dent with a knockaway. He stole it from Butler. Donovan on the wing nearly lost it, and he gives it to House. House spits it through the center circle, scissoring between defenders, and they get Nelly Jr. Joseph for a moving screen, and Nelly picks up his 3rd.
Tough break for New Mexico because they were able to get that loose ball, and of course House had the numbers heading down towards the rim, but Nelly gets whistled for the moving screen.
Second half action all season long, presented by Route 66 Casino Hotel. Get your kicks only at Route 66 Casino Hotel, your title sponsor of the second half across QOM Sports Radio Network. Aztec basketball, D on the left block. Double team split him and can't convert, but that's 4 on Nelly Jr. Joseph.
They're going to have to
stop Amsiel will come on. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly right. They're going to have to sub Nelly out. He's got 4. Bringing Amsiel in.
The 17:01 mark, and Nelly with 2 quick fouls here before the first media timeout of the second half will have to sit down. First free throw for Ledee, curls in. Ledee with 15 now, 4 of 5 at the line. We have a floating foul for San Diego State, which at some point will get fixed because they still have Powell with 4 fouls in the book, in the official book. Ledee, second free throw also good. Game high 16 for Ledee. That's 1 more than he had in the entire game last month in Albuquerque. He averages 20 per contest, 20.3 to be exact. Just over 19 in league games. Lobos trail by 9. House curls to catch and fire. Left wing 3, no good, but a foul on Trammell. And that's 3 free throws for Jalen House. 3rd on Trammell. The fans here in Viejas feel like House stuck his leg out, but it was a late close by Trammell, and he got too close. First free throw for House, curls out. Jalen is an 88.6% free thrower on the year and 90.2 in conference games. That is just his 5th miss in league action. House makes the 2nd of 3. And Powell will check out. 3 fouls on Powell is now officially in the book. That means they gave 1 to somebody else. Don't know who it was switched to, but we can tell you that Powell has 3, Trammell has 3. Parrish has 2. I think it was Saunders has 2.
Yeah, when Farrell had, he got whistled. Everyone thought it was Powell, but it was Farrell that got whistled for that foul, and it may have been the
House makes 2 out of 3 at the charity stripe. Knocked down the last 2 after the first one came out. Lobos trail 43-36, 16:40 to go. Lobos hanging around. Waters is checked in for San Diego State as well. Ledee catches. Ledee tried to dunk it, and a foul on top, and JT's third. Ledee shoots more free throws. And Ledee is that rare bird, the big man who is a quality foul shooter. Even though they're kind of line drives, he shoots 73% for the year.
They're line drives.
Every jump shot he shoots is a line drive. Free throws, jumpers, everything. He misses the first of two, just his second miss tonight. He's 5 of 7. One bounce, deep bend to the knees, another line driver, and he got it. You know who used to shoot line drives and was pretty good free throw shooter? Sam Perkins. Yep. Lefty. And it had no arc whatsoever. JT Toppin checks out. Mustafa Amsil checks in. This is as small as the Lobos will go. Isaac Mushila is now the 4. Mustafa Amsil is the 5. Out there with Baker, House, and Dent. Lobos down by 8. House got a switch. He'll pull up. His jump shot is good. He had Ledee on him, and he went to work. Jalen House with 15.
Knocks it down with contact.
A free throw J. Ledee is going to post up Amsil. Kick out. Wide open. Straight on triple for Butler. Finds the bottom.
That time the Lobos paid as they double down on Ledee. He's Butler open.
37-28. Excuse me, 47-38. The Lobos down by 9. Step back J. Free throw line. No good from Baker. Back rim. Long rebound San Diego State. Lobos trail by 9. Saunders at the top. Ledee looking to post up Amsil. He's camped out on the right block. Butler drive it on House. Butler through House. Kierkegaard. Rebound Mushila for UNM. Whip pass up the near left wing to Dent. Dent speeding up. Dent past Saunders. Dent layup. Curls off the iron. Dent just 1 of 7.
That's rare for Dent.
Indeed, he has been on fire from the floor of late. Has Donovan Dent. Shooting 62% over the last 8 ball games. As Ledee working from the right elbow into the paint on Amsil, spinning and creating contact. I believe this foul is on the floor. We've got our first timeout of the second half. 15-10 remaining in the game. Aztecs 47, Lobos 38. Side out San Diego State on the other side on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Isn't this great? A cozy winter night, just you and me in a nice warm.
So, who forgot to get the furnace inspected this year?
I don't know, maybe me.
Old furnace on its last legs? Daniels offers inspections and startups. They specialize in furnace repair, replacement, and new installs with a variety of high-efficiency heating solutions. Daniels Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning guarantees customer satisfaction. Plus, free estimates on replacements and installs. Keep your family cozy this winter with Daniels, 898-8860.
Most people gamble. They visit a casino, buy a lottery ticket, play an online game. But for a few, gambling becomes more than fun. It becomes a problem, an addiction, just like a drug or alcohol addiction. Free and confidential help and treatment is available, funded by Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico. A toll-free hotline, 888-696-2440, is available 24 hours a day. Find help at rganm.org.
We are the boy band. Your tween made you see. We are the boy band. It's painful concert number 3. We are the boy band. We're 5 and 19. We are the boy band. Always singing on key.
You love your kids enough to take them to see their favorite band. Love them enough to make sure they're buckled up in the back seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Lobos down 47-38 at San Diego State. 15-10 left in the game. We're courtside at Albertsons Radio Row at Viejas Arena. Well, it was indeed Parrish who picked up the first 2 fouls of the half. One of them inadvertently given to a teammate, Powell. And in fact, I did call it correctly initially, and then they said no, it was on Powell, and it turns out that it was Parrish's foul, and they got it fixed in the book. Parrish with 2. Powell with 3, not 4. Basketball is better with a crisp Bud Light at your game. Keep it crisp, Lobos. Please drink responsibly. Along with Lobo all-time great Hunter Green, I'm Robert Portnoy. UNM has steadied the ship. They're hanging around right now, but they can't make any headway. It was an 11-point deficit at the break. It's 9 right now, and San Diego State is just able to keep them at arm's length for the moment.
New Mexico got a small lineup out there.
Lobos with some foul issues for sure. Amsiel guarding Ledee as Ledee catches the inbound at the foul line. He'll shoot that line drive jumper and come up short, and a rebound to House. House sprints it through the San Diego State logo. The trailer is Amsiel, and Stoff will hand it off to Baker on the wing. Bake backs it out between the rings and gives it back to House. Now Mashila comes to grab it and gives it off to Bake. Left wing deep one, and Bake books a tray. Huge shot for Jamal Baker Jr. 47-41. Lobos down by just 6. It's a 2-possession game in Viejas.
Gotta make shots.
Here's Parrish. He lost it on the baseline. Loose ball to Washington. Washington feeds it ahead to House. Maybe a transition opportunity. House with a left elbow J. Off the left iron. Loose ball rebound. That's Amsiel grabbing it. And Mustafa is fouled by Saunders. Saunders gets him.
Look at Amsiel in there battling on the boards.
Amsiel's 7th carom of the night. Changes coming for San Diego State. Powell and Trammell will check in. As well, Bird.
I guess they're going to review.
They're going to look at it.
Yeah, they want to review the tape.
They might be looking at the way that Amsiel was swinging to try to get the basketball free. No?
I think there was a little skirmish under the rim.
Okay.
And because I saw the official give warnings.
Okay.
But I think he wants to make sure
there wasn't any inappropriate contact.
Exactly.
Okay. Because you can't go back to the tape and review what was said. You can't hear that.
No.
You can only review what was done.
I want to make sure there was consistent basketball plays made out there.
Okay. And not extracurricular activity.
All right. The eye in the sky, man.
You can't get away with anything anymore.
Nope.
So the Lobos have shot the ball better here to start the second half, Hunter. New Mexico is 4 of 9 from the field and 1 of 2 from the arc and 4 of 5 at the foul line, while they've held San Diego State to just 1 of 7 field goal shooting after the Aztecs had a terrific shooting performance in the first half. San Diego State, for the first half, from the floor overall, shot 61.5%. Chance of Let's Go Aztecs from the faithful here in Viejas.
So they're showing it on the big screen. Let's see if there's any non-basketball plays made here.
The elbows are low.
There's a foul.
The only thing that I could now... Did Saunders do anything a little overly aggressive?
I think it was after that play. So it was a little after that. There was a little something going on there, but...
Okay. I didn't see anything untoward in that particular replay. Jalen House with a team best 15 for the Lobos, 14 and 7, 14.7 rebounds for Toppin. Ledee leads San Diego State with 17 points, and he's getting the line a bunch, 6 of 8 at the charity stripe. They continue to view the monitor. Nelly Jr. Joseph on the Lobo bench with 4 personal fouls since the 17:01 mark here in this second half. 2 points, 1 rebound for Nelly.
I'm not sure of this music they're playing.
It's ominous. Sounded like double technicals. Double contact. Double technicals on 4-3 by 3. They offset. No foul. No shoot. So indeed it is double technicals. They are Drew Washington and Micah Parrish are the two that were called for the technicals. They were dead ball. There are no free throws. They offset that way, and they each get a personal foul. Lobo ball off the inbound. House on the take, pass Ledee. He spins, fires it out to Washington. Drew knifing inside and scoring at the rim. The freshman with his first bucket. Lobos within 4, 47-43.
How about the freshman, Washington?
15-8 spurt to start this half for UNM. Catch and shoot open straight on three for Trammell is good.
Can't leave him.
Darion Trammell's first triple, their 4th and 11 tries. Lobo deficit is 7, 50-43. Amsia will hand it off to Baker on the wing. Go to screen for Bake. Gorgeous pockets pass to Stop. Stop is roofed at the rim. Loose ball to Trammell. Looked like it was blocked by Bird from behind. Bird trying to enter it to Ledee. Stolen away. Knocked away by Mushila. Loose ball to House. Jalen up the far right wing will pull a transition 3. It's short. Loose ball rebound. Bird. He had it stripped by Mushila. It's on the floor. Grabbed by Trammell. He'll take timeout.
Good call because Isaac Mushila was there to tie him up.
He is a ball hawk, Isaac Mushila.
He is.
13:09 remaining. We're in the second half. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 50-43. The Aztecs by 7 on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Invigorate Roofing is a locally owned and operated company committed to quality, craftsmanship, and customer satisfaction. They're also the official roofing company of your UNM Lobos. Invigorate Roofing is the trusted solution for repair, restoration, or new build for roofs, siding, and gutters. Their dedicated teams work on residential, commercial, and new construction projects. Don't wait for leaks to become floods. Let them safeguard your house. Call 505-916-5990 for your free inspection today.
Truth or dare? For those who drink Estrella Jalisco, the answer is simple. Nothing is more daring than a life of truth. So dare and vive tu estrella. Bright, flavorful, endlessly refreshing. Estrella Jalisco. Enjoy responsibly. Estrella Jalisco, St. Louis, Missouri.
Make your commute smarter, shorter, better, faster, with the power of almost 1 million eyes on the road. Harness the power of the Traffic Tracker Hotline from News Radio KKOB. Powered by American Home Furniture and Mattress. With traffic reports every 10 minutes for your commute. Using app technology, NMDOT live camera feeds, and instant reports from the road. Pay it forward and report an accident at 767-9167. This is your station for news, weather, and traffic. 96.3 News Radio, KKOB.
We're back inside Viejas Arena in San Diego. From Albertsons Radio Row, Lobos trailing the host Aztecs 50-43. DSI is your local business and office technology leader, providing full IT solutions, security, printers, and document management software throughout New Mexico. Visit DSINM.com today. DSI. The Lobo defense has been locking down. San Diego State just 2 for its last 8 from the floor. How good were they before that? They had made 14 of 19 before New Mexico's defense stiffened. How has the Lobo defense improved here over the first 7 minutes of this second half?
Well, they're doing a better job of defending Ledee. He's not getting wide open looks. So that's been a big part of it.
Jalen House and JT Toppin have carried New Mexico tonight, Hunter. They've combined for 29 points, and they're 10 of 16 from the field. The rest of the Lobos are 5 of 27 for just 14 points. Going to need some other guys to step up and contribute here down the stretch if UNM is going to come all the way back and win it here in Viejas.
Well, one of them's Isaac Mushila off the bench. He's come in, he's got some deflections, a couple of rebounds.
The Lobos had closed within 4 at 47-43. The Aztecs have stretched it back out. 50-43. Aztec ball, Washington guarding Trammell. As Trammell brings it across the timeline left to right. Now they trade off and House will come back and guard Trammell. Off a ball screen switch, Baker on Trammell. Out top to Waters. Waters whips it down on the block to Powell. Powell going up on top and can't convert. Loose ball tapped by San Diego State. Lobo basketball as it bounces out of bounds on the baseline.
Like how JT stood his ground. Just chested Powell.
Excellent on-ball defense, carrying 3 personal fouls. Yep. Mushila is the power forward. Toppin is the post. Baker, Dent, and House are the backcourt. Toppin catching left block, guarded by the senior Ledee. Toppin lost the dribble. Loose ball to Bird. New Mexico turnover. They're 11. Aztecs up 7 with the ball. 12.5 left. Powell locks it down on the block here to Ledee. He'll spin on Toppin and a reach-in foul on Washington. Free throws coming for Ledee.
They call 3 seconds. I mean, they're giving Ledee like 6 seconds in there.
So what you're saying is he just camped down there trying to get a seal, doing whatever he wants.
He seals. He sticks it.
Route 66 Casino Hotel is proud to be an official sponsor of Lobo Athletics. Get your kicks only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. This is a 1-on-1. They're saying that foul was on the floor. It's the 7th Lobo foul in the half. And Ledee converts the first free throw. The Aztecs have been called 6 times for a whistle here in the half, so there could be a lot of free throws over the last 12 minutes. Ledee just living at the line. This will be his 10th free throw attempt of the game. Amsiel checking in if he makes this. And he does. Amsiel in for Mushila. Ledee 8 of 10 at the line for a game-high 19 points. And the Aztecs back up by 9. They've scored 5 in a row. House on the wing, guarded by Trammell. Toppin screens. Jalen refuses to screen. Jalen whips it left corner to Washington. Catch and shoot triple for True is an air ball. There's Toppin on the weak side. Toppin knifing inside. Can't convert at the rim. Loose ball last touch by Mustafa Amsiel. Suddenly, after a hot start to the half, the Lobos haven't scored in over 2 minutes. Washington out. Dent in for UNM. Lobos weren't sure if Dent would be able to go tonight after spraining his ankle in the final seconds in Reno on Tuesday. He's in the lineup on a Friday in San Diego, but he has struggled tonight. 1 of 7 in 20 minutes on court. Just 2 points for the starting point guard. Waters, top of the arc. Picks up the bounce. Feeds Trammell on the left wing. Trammell into the paint. Got Amsiel in the air. Didn't use it. Throws it out high to Waters. 10 to shoot. He's guarded by Dent. Waters comes off the Powell screen. Finds the cutting Powell. Powell, reverse layup is good.
Toppin lost Powell on that screen.
They're doing a really good job of sharing the ball. San Diego State is. Deep left wing 3 for Baker. In and out. Amsiel. Rebound. Put back. No good. Loose ball. Last touch by the Aztecs. Lobo ball. Timeout on court. 11:18 left in the game. 54-43. Lobos down 11. 7-0 Aztec run. UNM ball on the other side on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Right after every Lobo game, call into Lobos Live with Kenny Thomas. With post-game analysis, highlights, and your calls. React to the on-court results with expert analysis from Brandon Ortega and standout legacy Lobo and NBA player Kenny Thomas.
Two-hand flush.
Lobos Live is powered by Barella's Coffee House, where everyone knows your name. Be here right after tonight's Lobo game on New Mexico's home for Lobo basketball. 96.3 News Radio KKOB.
Here come the Lobos. During Ram Truck Month at Malloy Dodge, save up to $25,000 on a new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4. Ram 1500 is the most luxurious and technologically advanced Ram 1500 ever. A new Ram 2500 Crew Cab 4x4 diesel, save up to $22,000. Malloy Dodge on Coors or MalloyDodge.com. And go Lobos!
Visit MalloyDodge.com/promo-info for complete offer details.
You gotta love the spirit of New Mexico. From its traditions, its empowering community, its culture, and to top it all off, its delicious food. And there's no better place to get all of that than Frontier. Frontier has been at the center of traditional New Mexican-style dishes since 1971, all made from scratch from the best ingredients. Don't forget the most amazing red and green chili in the state. Frontier, the best place in New Mexico to enjoy incredible homemade dishes before or after a UNM Lobos game. Frontier Restaurant is proud to support our UNM Lobos.
We're back inside Viejas Arena. We're on Albertsons Radio Row in San Diego. Basketball is better with a crisp Bud Light at your game. Keep it crisp, Lobos. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. A technical foul called on New Mexico head coach Richard Pitino during the timeout. He was hot. He thought that Mustafa Amsil was fouled at the rim. No call. Michael Irving, the lead official of the three-man crew tonight, was the one who teed him up. And that'll be 2 technical free throws for San Diego State coming out of the timeout. The Lobos will keep possession and have the ball with a fresh 20-second shot clock on the timer after the foul shots at the other end. That goes back to what I was talking about in our open. For me, Hunter, the idea that it just feels like here, as we've gotten past the midpoint of the conference slate, that contact around the rim, they're just letting them play a little bit more. Especially it looked like Amsil was definitely fouled. Waters makes the first of the 2 technical free throws. Waters a 93% foul shooter. He's missed 4 all year. Second one, also good. Waters is 55 of 59 for the season at the foul line. That's quite a weapon. Dent inbounds for New Mexico with Toppin, Amsil, Mashburn, and House on court for the Lobos. Dent will throw it out top to Amsil, and Stoff gives it off to House. They get a switch. House is guarded by Ledee. He'll pitch to Amsil for a wing 3 and a foul on Powell. And Stoff will shoot 3 free throws. It's a 9-0 Aztec run right now. The Lobos trailing by 13, and Amsil will go to the charity stripe.
Powell picked up his 4th personal.
So Powell with 4. And we'll see if Coach Dutcher gets him out of the game. Just over 11 minutes left in the contest. 11-12 to be exact. Amsil 8 points. He's 2 of 2 at the charity stripe so far tonight. Remember, Stoff, fantastic free throw shooter. For the year, 82%. Amsil in league games, 86%. First one is good. 2 more coming. Route 66 Casino Hotel, proud to be the official sponsor of Lobo basketball. Get your kicks only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. Stoff makes another throw, and they'll get one more as Powell sits down and Saunders checks in for Coach Dutcher and the Aztecs. The Lobos had cut the lead to 4. It was 11 at the break. The Aztecs extended it to 13, but the free throws by Mustafa Amsil bring it back down to 10. The Aztecs' biggest margin in that first half was also 13. 56-46. Great knockaway from behind on the entry pass by Amsil. Steal, New Mexico. House finds the trailing Dent. Dent to the rim, and that should count. It was knocked away at the iron. This should be a goaltending call. Bird blocked it late. It was over the cylinder. There's also a foul.
And one opportunity for Dent. Basket's good.
They might go to the monitor to check and see if this basket will count. Let's see.
No, they already called it.
They're going to check the monitor. It has been ruled a basket on the court, and they will check the monitor to confirm. It should be an opportunity at 3-point play. Dent's second basket of the game in 8 attempts. Dent, a native of SoCal. He's been so good against the California teams by whom he was under-recruited coming out of high school. This has not been his night so far tonight.
Yeah, that was goaltending. It was inside the cylinder.
Hunter got a great look over the shoulder of a former Stanford Cardinal standout guard, Casey Jacobson, on the FS1 broadcast on television tonight, looking at the the Fox Sports Network monitor.
Stanford Bamford. That's their old stomping grounds.
Indeed. Good dude. He was a terrific player.
Yeah, he was.
Basket will count.
Yep.
You saw it, partner.
Yep.
Hunter had eyes on it. 56-48, 10:55 left. Big free throw coming for Dent. Remember, Dent's coming off a game where he did not excel at the foul line.
Right, he's 1 for 7 or something like that.
Yep. 1 for 6. That was a tough night, but he's been better in Mount West play at the line. Free throw is good. No trouble for Dent there.
7-point game. Look at this.
Steal. Dent. Steal. And he's at the rim, and he's fouled by Butler. New Mexico hasn't gotten much with its full court pressure, but they did right there, Hunter.
Creating offense off the defense. Plenty of time left in this game.
56-49. The deficit is 7, and the locals are getting restless.
Yes,
They're screaming at Butler. Come on, 5. That's 2. That's 2 turnovers in the backcourt that have cost his team. Dent knocks down the first of 2 free throws. One more coming to make it a New Mexico run of 8 in a row. It's good. Dent coming alive. He's got 7 now. Lobos down 56-51. 8 straight for New Mexico. After the Aztecs had pushed the lead back out to 13. It's down to 5. Butler on the take past House. Butler lays it in. He got a high ball screen, got House on his hip. No help side defense in time from Amsiu. House lost it. Just went too quickly. Jalen turned it over. Taps his chest. He's hearing it from the San Diego State fans. House loves the role of villain on the road.
Oh, he loves it.
He devastated this team and broke the hearts of this crowd here a year ago. 58-51. Aztecs by 7. There's a foul away from the ball. Who's it on? Offensive foul! Mustafa Amsiu was knocked to the hardwood, and Ladie picks up the player control foul. His first.
Amsiu battling down low.
The fans erupt. They show the replay.
Well, there's an elbow right there.
Do you think Mustafa flopped?
Hey, you know what? He embellished a little.
Okay. House off the screen. Bounce it down to the screener on the block. Toppin, spinning, scoring past Butler. They got a switch, and JT took advantage.
Got a game, people. 5 points.
16 points, 8 rebounds for the phenomenal Frost, JT Toppin. Lopez down 5. Waters had it knocked away. Loose ball stolen by House. House had it knocked away from behind. JT gathers and feeds Jalen. Jalen's fouled by Butler. Free throws coming for Jalen House.
Aztecs are reaching all the way up the court.
This feels like what New Mexico wants.
Yes.
Frantic.
Yes.
Frenetic. A little 94 feet action. And guys reaching. And that's exactly where they want San Diego State. 2 shots. Double bonus. Free throw good. 10 fouls on the Aztecs. 8 on the New Mexico Lobos here in the second half. Waters out and Parrish in. You can hear the chants from the show. Ref, you suck. The fans, they feel like the officials have lost control of the game. What, in fact, has happened is New Mexico is taking control of the tempo of this game.
And they're creating, like I said, they're deflecting. They're playing scrappy.
12-2 Lobo run as House books 2 charity shots. The lead is down to 3. It's a 1-possession game. Saunders at the top. Saunders on the take. Saunders missed the bunny. Loose ball tracked down on the rebound by Toppin. JT's ninth. Mash through the center circle for the Lobos. Out high now to Dent. Can New Mexico steal one in Viejas? Dent crossing over on Saunders. Drives the baseline. Circles it out to House. 12 to shoot as Jalen backs it out between the rings. He gets a switch. He'll pull over Ledee. Off the right iron from 3. Rebound Bird. Ledee made the arc. That's Ledee. You bet. Yeah. Ledee threw an elbow into Staff. And Mustafa showed it.
What about Mustafa Amsil?
Amsil's very smart down there, isn't he?
Is.
He showed that there was contact and made sure the baseline official saw it.
Let's see here on the replay. Up again. It's bringing attention to the foul.
Lobos could tie with a 3. Dent refuses the screen. Dent knifing inside. Shot no good over Bird. Rebound Ledee. Ledee is 1-on-3. The trailer is Bird. Bird looked to the 3, decided not to.
3 seconds. 4 seconds. Look how long.
Foul away from the ball on Mustafa this time. Amsil's third.
I'm surprised.
He's been asked to do a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah. I'm surprised the coaches haven't told the officials 3 seconds because I'm telling you, Ledee is just camping down there.
Ledee will shoot a 1-and-1. 9 team fouls on the Lobos. It's a 12-2 Lobo run as Ledee toes the line. Maybe one of these line drives would miss. How about the first one? One bounce, deep end of the knees. Shoots a missile, hits the front of the rim. Rebound House. House spinning on Butler. Butler picked him clean. Jalen turned it over. Butler with a Euro step and lays it in past Amsil. Haas coming alive. Mashburn off the top and screen. Mashburn, wild runner, no good. JT. Rebound won by Toppin. JT throws it up as he was going down to avoid the travel. Hits the front iron short. Rebound Ledee, tough break. 7:50 to go. 60-55. Aztecs by a handful. 7:45 remaining. Butler on the take past House, and he's fouled at the rim by Toppin. Toppin's fourth. Both Lobos starting bigs now with 4 fouls. Free throws for Butler on the other side. 7:37 left. 60-55 San Diego State on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Shop till you drop. Friday, February 23rd from noon till 10 p.m. Choose from thousands of items, including purses, jewelry, electronics, and more. Every 250 same-day points is another fabulous find. Don't just shop. Shop till you drop. Only at Route 66 Casino Hotel. Every Saturday in February is fabulously fashionable at Route 66. Strut your stuff and win your share of $150,000 in cash and prizes on our larger-than-life game board. It's the $150,000 Walk of Fame and Fortune, only at Route 66 Casino Hotel.
Houston Wholesale Cars has won Best Car Dealership from Albuquerque the magazine the last 12 years. They were also voted the Albuquerque Journal Reader's Choice Best Used Car Dealer and Best Sales Team for a reason. Houston Wholesale buys in volume, which enables them to sell in volume with a lower profit margin due to lower overhead. Houston Wholesale Cars, locally owned and operated. Come see owners Gary Padilla and Emilio Chavez. Lomas near Washington, proud sponsor of the Lobos. Shop smart, buy smart. HoustonWholesaleCars.com.
Here's a fun fact for you. The average chameleon can point their eyes in 2 different directions. On the other hand, the average human can't. So unless you're a chameleon, there's absolutely no way you can focus on texting and driving at the same time. So don't do it. Unless you're a chameleon.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Back on Albertsons Radio Row at Vias Arena in San Diego, 60-55. The Aztecs lead the Lobos with 7:37 left in the game. San Diego State has free throws upcoming here for Lamont Butler. With Lobo legend Hunter Green, I'm Robert Portnoy, and New Mexico trailing by 11 at intermission, cut the lead to 4. The Aztecs, with a 9-0 run, pushed their lead back out to 13 to equal their largest margin from the first half. And then the Lobos scored 12 of the next 14 points to get this down to a one-possession game. The Aztecs have stretched it back out to 5. It was 58-55 before an Aztec bucket, and now a chance for San Diego State with a couple of opportunities at the charity stripe. By the way, J.T. Toppin, the unbelievable freshman of the Lobos, continues to do his thing. That rebound, he came up short on the stick back, but it was genius by J.T. because he threw it up. He knew he was going to travel with it if he didn't throw it up on the iron. He missed it. That was his 10th board. It's his 9th double-double as he extends his New Mexico freshman record. He also has at least 6 offensive rebounds now in 4 of the last 5 games. He did it 3 in a row before not getting 6 offensive rebounds in the win on Tuesday in Reno. Those 3 straight games of 6 or more offensive rebounds in a contest is the first ever Mountain West player of any class, not just freshman, any class, to do that in 3 straight games. They did it against Boise State, Wyoming, and UNLV in succession. He's remarkable. Butler at the line for San Diego State. He made the first of 2 free throws. The second one is on the way, and it's good. 62-55. Lobos down by 7. 4 straight Aztec points. Here's Jamal Baker Jr. on the left wing. Down to Mustafa Amsil on the left block. Stop is doubled. Throws it out high to Dent. They rotate it to Mash. Right wing triple is short. Long rebound taken by Heidi. Ashburn Jr. struggling. 0 for 9 from the field. 0 for 6 from the arc. 7:05 left. 7-point Aztec lead. Down to the 7-minute mark as San Diego State runs its half-court set. They use a high ball screen. Heidi saved on the end line. Fires to the corner for an open 3. It's short from Saunders. Long rebound to Dent. Lobos have it. Dent stops to the top of the circle. Now to Amsil on the left wing. He'll get it down to Joseph on the left block. Check back in with 4 fouls out of the timeout. Spins past Saunders. His layup blocked from the weak side by Heidi, but there's Amsil on the other side to grab the loose ball and laid it in.
Weak side board. Amsil there.
6.5-minute mark. Lobos trail by 5. Love to get a stop here. Butler guarded by Mash. To the left wing for a long triple. Short, no good from Paris. Rebound Heidi. That freshman is a tough customer down on the block. Paris throws it out high to Saunders. He'll hand it up to Bird. Bird uses the screen. Whips it back to Saunders. He'll try a deep 3. And score it.
Ball movement there by San Diego State.
Paris, a 32% three-point shooter. Dent, straight to the rim, right through Bird, lays it in. No call. Lobos down 65-59, 5:51 left, and Coach Pitino takes his first time out of the second half. This will be a 30-second timeout. That's exactly the kind of contact that I've been talking about. Now, maybe in that scenario, the defender went straight up. Verticality, no call.
The offensive player created the contact, so there's a no call there.
.51 on the game clock from Albertson's Radio Row.
I still don't think they are letting the officials know that the 3-second count. Now Hyde's in there. He's camping out. He's in the paint 4, 5, 6 seconds. That's why he was able to get the offensive board.
House, Dent, Baker, Amsil, and Joseph on court for the Lobos coming out of the timeout. House with a team high 17, Toppin with 16. Mashburn Jr. with no points will sit down for the Lobos here at the 5:51 mark. 19 points for Ledee to lead his team, 11 for Butler. Aztec ball backcourt to our left. House guarding Butler. Butler will easily bring it into the center wheel, and now House will hound him there. Butler and House have had quite a battle tonight. Saunders catches the top where he just made a 3. Hands it off to Parrish now and goes to Camp on the left wing. He'll try another three and score. Nelly Jr. Joseph left the shooter. He just made one. He's feeling confident. Lobos down 9. 2 massive threes. Entry by Amcio stolen. Here goes Bird the other way. He'll lob for the right-hand tomahawk by Saunders. 8 straight points for San Diego State in a blink. The lead's back to 11. Baker on the wing. Shot fake on a 3. Finds House. Top of the arc triple. Off the left iron. Rebound Joseph. Nelly throws it out to Dent. Dent gives to Bake. That's a 30-footer straight on. Back rim no good. Loose ball ripped by Saunders. Saunders is gassed.
Yeah,
he
he's
needs
asking
timeout.
for a sub, yeah.
He just told his team, get me out. Toppin checking in, next chance for the Lobos. Powell's going to check in for Saunders. Ledee hands it off at the top. This is Bird. Bird, Euro step on Dent. Traveled, no call. Shot short. Rebound House. Jalen sprints it the other way. Oh, he throws it away. He and Dent were not on the same page. Lobos 16th turnover. San Diego State has turned it over 19 times. The Lobos 23 points on turnovers, 18 for San Diego State. Full timeout. 4:21 left. 70-59. We'll take timeout. Aztecs on top on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Are you looking to remodel your home? Floorscapes has got you covered with the highest quality products for every room in your home. Whether you're looking for carpet, tile, wood, window coverings, and more. Don't stop at just one room. Updating multiple spaces is easy and convenient with special financing available. Subject to credit approval, see store for details. There's a reason Floorscapes is the most recommended floor and more store. Give us a call at 505-857-0438 to find out why. Floorscapes, the official sponsor of UNM Soccer. Go Lobos!
A premium experience is what you can expect at the Juliet Eye Institute. They believe that every patient deserves to have the best experience as well as the most advanced laser technology available to them. Juliet Eye Institute was established on the belief that by putting patients first, they can ensure that their care is top-notch. They do this by investing in the best people to work with, as well as investing in the most advanced laser technology. They don't just do LASIK, they create a customized experience. They are the Juliet Eye Institute, where patients come first.
Hey Albuquerque, there's never been a better time to get off the lawn. The Water Authority has increased its Xeriscape rebate. It's now $2 for every square foot of turf that you replace with desert-friendly landscaping. You'll enjoy lower water bills, less maintenance, and an attractive yard that's in harmony with our desert climate. So get off the lawn with a wallet-friendly move to a desert-friendly Xeriscape. Restrictions apply and plans must be pre-approved. Visit abcwua.org for more information. A message from the Water Authority.
New Mexico trailing at San Diego State 70-59, 4:21 left in the second half. We're courtside on Albertsons Radio Row in America's finest city. The Lobos have hung around. It was an 11-point deficit at halftime. UNM closed within 3 here in the second half. Could get no closer, and San Diego State has stretched the lead back out to 11. UNM has reached double-digit steals once again, 11 in all in this contest. They are one off the all-time record at the University of New Mexico for double-digit steals contests in a season. The record is 12. That's how good this team has been defensively at creating havoc. They're going to have to create some more havoc late here to come back and win. San Diego State ball front court to our right. Trammell curling to catch and fire from the top of the arc. The three is no good. Top and taps it to Amsiu. House across the timeline. Dent now on the wing. Lobs it down to Toppin on the block. Has Powell on his back. Going to turn, fire. Lefty jump hook is good. Toppin with 18 points, 10 rebounds. Mustafa Amsiu, by the way, with his first Lobo double-double with that last board. 10 points, Ted Karams. House hounding Trammell. 70-61. 3:37 left. Ledee will shoot a free throw jumper and score. 21 for Ledee. He had 14 at the break. Now a foul on the floor. Dent will go to the line, shooting 2 shots. He put it on the deck, and San Diego reached. Waters picks up the personal, his first. And Dent at the charity stripe. He's 3 of 3 there tonight. 2 shots. UNM Athletics and Valley Fence are proud partners trying to end hunger throughout the state of New Mexico. Visit golobos.com/end hunger to donate today. Chance of Aztecs from the show. In no way distracting Donnie. Second free throw is good for Dent. He has hung in there tonight on a very difficult night in his home state. And he's made an impact here in the second half. Lobos down 9. House hounding Trammell across the timeline. 3:15 left. Stops and scores. Stops and scores. 1 at a time for the Lobos. Down to the 3:05 mark. 12 on the timer. As Powell catches the top of the arc. He throws it away. He was looking to the wing, and he threw it into the front row over the head of Parrish, who stands 6'6".
So ball pressure.
Dent will bring it into the front court. Come off that top end ball screen. Lead for Jalen House. Left wing 3 is good. House with 20. 72-66. The lead for San Diego State is down to 6. House is hounding Trammell in the backcourt. He gets it across the timeline with 2 to spare. He's going to go all the way to the rim and lay it in. Where's the help defense from Amsil or someone there? 2.5 left. Lobos down 8. Dent crossing over on Ledee, spinning into the paint. He lost it. Dent turned it over. Just lost the handle on the spin dribble. Waters grabbed the loose ball. Lobo turnover is their 17th. Uncharacteristic number of turnovers for New Mexico tonight. 2:10 left. Wide open left wing 3 from Parrish is good. Trammell found him, and he booked it. That's a huge shot.
That is huge.
They worked the high ball screen with Trammell, and they had an open shooter. Lobos down 11 again. It was down to 6 just a moment ago. Now an entry pass deflected from behind by Ledee and another Lobo turnover. They're 18th. Late turnovers have torpedoed New Mexico's chances here down the stretch. Trammell with a beautiful pocket pass to the D off the ball screen. They are working the Lobo staple here at the end of the game.
They're using a high ball screen against the Lobos.
Bumped by Trammell. Free throws for House. Why has the San Diego State ball screen with Trammell as the dribbler, why has it been so tough on the Lobos here down the stretch in this game?
Well, because San Diego State's established that inside post game, so New Mexico's kind of staying home, and of course if they stay home, then the jump shooter's open, and if they don't, then of course they get a wide open. I mean, the length is really affecting New Mexico. They're getting those high ball screen, the rolls to the basket with a longer offensive player, and it's just tough to defend.
So Trammell fouls out with $1:18 left. A bizarre scene here at Viejas. The fans sitting in the lower part of the bowl are down on court level, filing out, as they are confident that their team has it locked up. But it is very strange to see a ring, a line, a Congo line of Aztec fans circling floor level to exit the arena. House makes 2 free throws. Jalen has 22 to lead his team. Lobos pick up man-to-man full court, and Dent called for a blocking foul on Powell. 79-68, 11-point Aztec edge, 1:13 left. With Newsenda Credit Union's Power of Change program, you can round up to pay down your debt or contribute to your community. Learn more at newsenda.org/cents. Insured by NCAA. Mashburn Jr. is still sitting on 0. Powell misses the first of 2 free throws. This would be a career low for Mash as a Lobo. 0 for 9 tonight. One more free throw for Powell. Short. Rebound Amsiel. Lobos down 11. Dent up the near left wing. He's going to spin and go baseline on Parrish. His pass out high was stolen by Powell. He's looking for Amsiel. One final New Mexico turnover there, 19. The Aztecs will have a win in Viejas. Deny the Lobos a regular season sweep of the 2-game series between the Mountain West rivals. Butler down the right rail will rise, shoot a top pull-up J and get it somehow. Butler with 13. Lobos down by 13. 3 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. Inside of a half minute. House will hand it off to Mashburn. Mashburn at the top of the arc. Mash has Ledee on him. He's going to drive him, and Mash will go to the rim and lay it in with a beautiful scoop. His first points of the night. 81-70. Shot clock is off. San Diego State can run out the remaining game clock. 10 seconds. Now 5 seconds. And the Aztecs will extend their current home winning streak. They win it. Final score in San Diego. The Aztecs 81. New Mexico 7. 19 consecutive home victories for San Diego State. The Lobos ended a 16-game run by the Aztecs in this building a year ago. We come back with a post-game show next. San Diego State 81, Lobos 70 on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
From the primary to the inauguration.
President Biden cruised to a win in the state's Democratic primary.
Folks are starting to focus in.
His age has nothing to do with his presidency.
Republicans in South Carolina will vote in their primary on February 24th.
Election coverage is powered by McDade Woodcock Incorporated, your commercial and residential electrical service contractor.
Look at all this crap that's going on. But we keep marching forward.
Donald, I'm not going anywhere.
This is New Mexico's election station. 96.3 News Radio KKOB.
Gambling is more than slot machines and table games. Today, it also includes betting on sports, at casinos, sports books, online wagering, at game day gatherings, and on the golf course. Make a game plan for sports betting. Set a limit for how much you'll bet and stick to it. If you're wagering too much or concerned about a family member's gambling, reach out. The Responsible Gaming Association of New Mexico funds confidential help for problem gambling. Call the helpline or visit rganm.org.
Introducing the next-gen Acura Integra. Featuring an available 6-speed manual transmission, a VTEC turbo engine, and available ELS Studio 3D audio system.
I'm legendary.
And its most important feature, you. The next-gen Acura Integra. Your turn.
Test drive your new Acura at Montano Acura today. Exit I-25 west on Montano.
This is New Mexico Lobos basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network.
Weekends at the Downs has cash drawings, live music, great dining, and with 30 screens, your game's on. Plus, the big game with giveaways. Watch and wager on simulcast racing, and be sure to check out the flea market and other Expo New Mexico events. Only at Casino at the Downs. Casino at the Downs hosts Roll to Win Monday through Friday, noon to 10 p.m. 3 winners every 2 hours. Each may win up to $300 cash. Enjoy random promos daily, cash weekends, great dining, and more. Only at Casino at the Downs, Louisiana and Central.
When it comes to comprehensive cancer care, what does delivering more mean? Delivering more means the most current therapies for your specific cancer, tailored to your needs and goals. It means a nationally recognized team of experts who will stay with you every step of your cancer journey. Delivering More means coordinated appointments and a single location for diagnosis, treatment, and prescriptions. And it means providing emotional care and support to you and your family. More.